strong, dreams we link. Let's grow together, making it brighter, brighter. Unity in our stride, passions right. In the gardens of life where we plant our pride. Live with South Florida sunshine, diva in the dirt, our time. Can you see the blossoms? 'Cause here they bloom. Dance with the neighbor, dance with your friends. And in Florida's the place, gardens growing. We've got that grace. You should join us, making life better, better. Live with South Florida sunshine, diva in the dirt, our time. Can you see the blossoms? 'Cause here they bloom. Dance with your neighbor, dance for your friends. Live for the moments, joy the ocean breeze. Hearts and sing, sing, sing. Community strong, dreams we link. Let's grow together, making it brighter, brighter. Unity in our stride, passions right. In the gardens of life where we plant our pride. Live with South Florida sunshine, diva in the dirt, our time. Can you see the blossoms? 'Cause here they bloom.
We're dancing, doing all our dancing in the background.
It's so good. It's
Thank
such
you
a
for
good song.
Thank you. I just wish I had that other part extended, but I'm very grateful for it. That's, you know what?
Exactly.
I'm wondering too if that affects the stuff we were talking about, but we can talk about that in a minute. God's desire for me. Thank you for being the first one in. I appreciate it so much. And then you
Rude.
hop over to Divas too. You're so
Yes, she did.
awesome. Duncan,
While
1900
you're
What?
just sorry to interrupt, while you are welcoming in everybody, I'm going to go put the chickens to bed because it is out
Okay.
actually dark out there. I will be
Oh,
back shortly.
Okay. See you in a bit. Duncan 1900 Homestead, thank you for coming in. Barry, yes, I saw you got your bat ready. Good, good, good. Hey, cool gamer too. Welcome in. And then Diva will be putting her babies up. Yeah, get ready just in case we must have some bored teenagers out and about because they hit Tampa when I was just over there. I was going to ask her for the link and I had to keep waiting because she was getting hit. She trolled. I don't know how many people it was, but I know my mods got them. I know you guys will get them. But yeah, I did a live today. Most of you in here were there about supposedly, YouTube restricting content and they don't send us like an email or even it's not in this area where Barry showed me that I forgot about where they will let you know if you have a copyright strike, it'll be right next to the video or, whatever your content is. They don't even put something next to like my newest video. They didn't say why. Yeah, it might be one of these nights. That's right. Might be Whack-A-Troll night. Indeed. I'm watching my numbers climb and nobody's coming in. So indeed, but people might be in the bushes. So that's okay too. But yeah, that was, I don't know, kind of disheartening to find out right after you get monetized, like that they're restricting your stuff and like kind of holding it back a bit. But, I'm just going to take it, like Laura said, and press forward and try and play the game. I'm one of those global thinkers. It's like once I can get my mind around that thing, I can jam with it. But until I do, oh, you're the go. Hey, DCBs, welcome in. In the shadows. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, good night, sweet friend. Thank you for coming in today and being by my side while I was all upset. I appreciate you, Cece. Hope you get to feeling better real soon. Yeah, that Cece was saying she already had taken her melatonin. She was ready to go to bed. I was like, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Not all of us are called to this late night life. DC and both of ours. Thank you. Hey, Terry Jones, Associate Minister and Reserve Deacon, Mr. Terry Jones, that is. Welcome in, welcome in. Terry, you weren't in there this morning, but I found out about YouTube restricting videos. Like you can check out your you can go to your page, and underneath your icon, you can turn restrictions on or off, and you can open 2 pages on your computer, and you can compare your videos to see which ones are restricted of your videos. So some of mine just completely disappeared on the restricted on side, like my brand new video for cassava, which, Dave and I were talking about it, that maybe it's that little chunk at the end that Filmora left on the ending that just is blackness and nothing is really going on for a bit. I didn't even realize it was, there, because all I did was use one of their end things. So I don't know. So crazy. Yeah, very sane. Have some sweet sleep. So yeah, that was really disheartening, and I almost was like, maybe I should just not do this. Like, this is going to be like an uphill battle, plus feeling like I'm chasing after, I was telling some of my friends, chasing after a truck with monkeys in the back of the truck, slinging things at me, including their poop, is what it felt like. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate that. But tonight I was so happy because I found I couldn't find some of my seeds, and we as gardeners know what that's like, and that's been happening to me a lot. And that's the thing about YouTube, is it's all about kind of editing down even our titles. And we were just saying, like, I don't have the gift of brief. Like, I didn't go into, when I went into fine arts as a major, I did not want to work in a museum and be a curator and, kind of have the collection and narrow it down. And I thought, setting up the shows to be kind of cool, based on one artist. But the kind of curating that you have to do in life and on YouTube is difficult for me. Like, my brain doesn't naturally work that way. I am more of, instead of a concrete sequential personality, I love concrete sequential. I'm just more abstract random in my thinking. But I'm so happy I found my seeds, that I had the valerian and I had some chamomile. I didn't know what had happened to these, my herbal seeds and borage and hyssop. So I am so happy. I forgot that I had put them in a different notebook, because I don't know if you guys have ever done the sleeves. Like, I have the plastic containers, and the sleeves had already taken up one notebook. Uh-oh. And that's what happens when you have them upside down. Had taken up one notebook. And so, yeah, I didn't know what happened to the rest. Didn't realize I had another whole notebook. So I was grateful that I found that. It was beside my seed boxes in this mess of a room. But what are you all getting ready to plant for your fall gardens? Or are you just like thinking this stuff is not going to survive right now with the heat? Because I put out the goji berry and I had to bring it back inside. It started to be like, I'm going to die out here. You got to come get me. So, yeah, let me put these beans back in place. Right? Yeah, Maureen was talking about it after. That's for sure. Yeah, we have people that from when we were in Shed Wars, that were in a small group chat, a messenger chat. And I always feel weird about, having anybody, asking people to join us, because all of us have been now friends for over a year or more, except for, it's just people who also, they don't like those kind of things. I do need to get one, though, to easily contact people for, like, if, interviews or anything like that. But yeah. So tonight is just kind of a slower night, because I was so hyped up this morning about that whole restriction thing. And if you don't know about it, in my post section on my page, I've posted the vidIQ video, and they talk about it, and he shows you what he's talking about with the restricted setting, and how to look at your own page. Oh, thank you. Yep. I see shapes too of color, Terry. That's how I would draw. I would see like how my silhouette is with, me holding up my son and my daughter's by my side. I would see that when I was learning how to draw too. I would see kind of that way and was able to draw that way by seeing the shapes. But yeah, I would love to get back into that. But thank you very much. That's such a sweet compliment. I try, that's for sure. I'm just grateful my, friends could make it. Laura said she is getting up early. They're processing their chickens and they have friends coming over to help. So that's why she's not here. She really wanted to be, she said, but she needs to get to bed. So she's ready to do that. I have, the prickly wild lettuce and I have the wild lettuce. I have the Lactuca cereola and the Lactuca verosa. But Glenn from How to Garden let me know we have our own in Florida, so I need to get those seeds. And yep, I have the Florida cranberry. That's what I wanted to find. Okay, I'm feeling better now. I found these. I've also got the passion fruit seeds, but those were store bought, and I've already got passion fruit growing. Have any of you guys actually like, what's the one plant that has taken off for you that maybe came from the store, like seeds from the store, like a fruit or even vegetables? Hey! Oh, good to see you. Diva will be back in just a little bit. She went to go put her little hens up, her sweet little chicken babies. She went to put them to bed because it was getting dark there too. How are you doing? Living a rogue life? I saw John this morning. It was good to see him too. He's just been so busy with the oyster farms. Your mint and summer squash. Yeah. Well, the mint, I mean, I know you got the mint you recovered from Walmart and then were able to get another one growing off a cutting, which all of it looks so much healthier than when you first brought it home. And then summer squash, did you get from them? Or did you get it from a squash from the store, you mean, Barry? We're talking about stuff that maybe we've had that did well that we actually got from the store, like a fruit or vegetable.
Okay.
Yeah. My pineapple was doing well, and then it got too much water in the cup, and the pineapple top had been tagged, and it went right into the heart of the bromeliad, and I think the water went right in, and it just got, yeah, killed it. Did. And then now I have another one that it looks like it got bleached dead. We'll see. I went and put it out in the soil just to see. She's back! Yay!
That was
Yay!
probably the quickest
Cool.
chicken bedtime, and the babies and the big girls are intermingling. So that's a good thing. So I didn't have to kick them all over. So
That's
it was
great.
yep.
And that's great. That's great too. That's great and
Yeah.
great. Great and great and great.
Oh,
About the
pineapples
baby.
and green onions. Lucky.
Awesome. That's great. Yeah, I have a pineapple plant that I purchased, and I purchased this other one. But this other one that I planted, I made the huge mistake of planting it in soil while it was fruiting, like up potting it. And you don't ever want to do that because it needs to focus on roots or fruits. So you don't want to be planting things in fresh soil and up potting them when they have fruits on them, unless you plan on cutting the fruit off and letting it do its root thing. And I didn't do that. But I've seen other people do the same mistake that, have been gardeners too for a while. So I'll learn eventually, but I lost that plant because of it, completely lost it. It was putting off pups and everything. And I went out there to go check on the pups to pull them off, and everything just kind of melted. And I was like, oh. And then I thought I had the top left of the pineapple, and I went to check on that. I'm like, why do you look brownish?
No.
You were doing well. And so I'm like, of all things, I pull it close to me and I go, oh no, it's bleach. It's bleach. And it got from spraying my sink because I have a white sink. Hey, girl dad, welcome in. We're talking
Yeah.
about anything that you've gotten from the store, like fruits or vegetables that maybe you've used the seeds or the pineapple tops, like God's desire for me, and are doing well.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you, Storms. Appreciate that. Yeah, because she was really, the little bugger was consistent. Tixie was funny. She told him to go to bed. Just go to bed. Why are you kids up this late? Just go to bed. Laughing. Hey, Shawnee.
Mm.
Wow, what? Shawnee is kind of camping and it's gonna be 47. Wow. That's pretty
Ooh.
chilly. I hope you guys brought the good warm sleeping bags.
Mhm.
Wow. Yikes. That would be
Don't
very
know
much Florida winter.
if you saw this one. So we are just sending out
No.
love
Oh.
and prayers to you.
Oh, I am so sorry. No, I didn't. I don't even know how that got skipped over. I am so sorry.
Yeah. So looking for a gumbo limbo tree. What the heck is a
Mm,
gumbo limbo tree?
maybe try Etsy, Living Rogue Life. You might find one there. Gumbo limbo trees are here in Florida. They're like
But
a
what is it?
well-known tree. I'll bring it up. Minute 10. Yes. Poor girl. And it's going to be below 50. That's not right.
Mm.
We even have a nature center named after the tree. You think I would remember what it is? No. No. It's like part of Florida history. Do you think I remember? No. I'm sorry. I have too much that comes in, so the rest just falls out. That
There's only
best
so much mega room for megabytes for
That's
memory.
right.
Let
That's
me move this
right. I definitely don't have big
over.
megabytes. Native plant.
There.
Yeah, it's a native plant to our state. Come on. I can't get it to bring up either. You're so much better at this. Nope, that's a YouTube video. Don't want to do that. Yeah, that doesn't want to come up. Okay, you sons of guns. Come on, give me something I can pull up that has information. Oh, now it
Girl
went
Dad,
blank. It
Girl
heard
Dad
me.
says I have a pineapple top I put in the ground for an experiment. It took new growth in the middle.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's what they do. Is a bromeliad. That's good. It takes a little while for the roots to like really root in, and then they're still kind of tipsy. They're not like deeply rooted from what I've seen with the ones that I've bought at the nursery. Come on, son of a gun. Let me close this and see. Anyway, yeah,
I could,
so
I could go
yeah, keep
look.
on.
I could go look it up.
I've got it. I was looking for the page to bring it up. You know how it has all the pictures and stuff? It wasn't opening a good page. It says what it is. Okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
am coming with it. Just a second. I'm a little skedaddled. Here we go. Talking and
Maybe
looking and
I'll
searching.
try.
There.
Marissa's gonna make
Oop. Mercy.
capace. So she bought a pineapple. So maybe I will try
Yeah.
to do it
Definitely try
myself.
it.
Oh,
I had shot a video, but now I feel ridiculous because I have a problem with mine. Oh, good. Hand warmers and sleeping bags. That's good, Shawnee. Okay, so the gumbo, it's a native South Florida and the tropical offshore islands. Gumbo limbo is a large semi-evergreen tree. It's really a wild looking tree. It can reach 60 feet in height, but is usually seen smaller in landscape plantings. The soft, lightweight, and easily carved wood of the gumbo limbo is used for making carousel horses before the advent of molded plastics. The trunk and branches are thick and are covered with resinous, smooth, peeling, coppery colored bark with an attractive, shiny, freshly varnished appearance. The gumbo limbo is often referred to as the tourist tree because the tree's bark is red and peeling like the skin of sunburnt tourists. I forgot that about that tree.
that's so cool.
That is hilarious. Gumbo limbo is also considered one of the most wind tolerant trees. This attractive tree is an excellent choice for South Florida landscapes. Unfortunately, the gumbo limbo is only hardy in zones 10B and 11. So, yeah, you could try Etsy, and they sometimes will have a baby tree for you there. I gotta look at my message. Oh, okay. Okay. Just a second. I will. Okay. How to get rid of. Oh,
You had to
my.
get
An
rid of an armadillo?
Yikes. Did you kick it like a football? Because that's what they look like, a football with a tail. They just,
Well, as long as I think you might have to have steel-toed boots on,
yeah, pretty
or
much.
would it attack? Maybe?
They might. I don't know. They're usually
Uh,
pretty. I don't know. I've never had to deal with one, so I can't say. We have them all over the place. They're usually pretty much on the side of the road as roadkill. I took
mm,
seeds from a black tomato last year and they grew, but the tomatoes didn't taste. Oh, that stinks. I hate
mhm.
that. And that's
Shawnee,
but
have you grown
hello.
the black tomato before? Because I've heard some people have found that those black tomatoes aren't that tasty to begin with. Maybe the
Oh,
one from the store was good.
love that. Yes, I love
Mhm,
that girl dad. So positive. Yes. He's always so positive. I've never had
mhm.
luck with starting pineapple, but someone told me not to start them in water. So I'm going to try again. Yeah, I've heard both. I've heard you can start them in water or you can put them right in the soil. But yeah, I've heard soil, but I've had issues with both. Because yeah, I'm the girl with the brown thumb who wants to be a green thumb, and it's just always a struggle. Yep, it is. That's why I grow tropicals. I've said
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Marissa makes tapache and God's Desire for me, and so
Oh,
Marissa's planning to put on some classes here, on doing she's making a ginger bug, and so yeah,
oh
by
my
the
goodness, that's terrible living a rogue
mhm,
life.
mhm.
During Hurricane Beryl, they lost all their trees. It's awful. Oh, it got lead poisoning. Yeah, I've heard of that for animals. That's
That's
yeah.
not it's not good. They shouldn't eat lead because it leads to
No.
lead poisoning.
Yes, that's yep, indeed. Where are we? Hold on.
So I wonder, is Mike saying that hi, Mike, by the way, is he
Uh-huh.
saying that the trees have yes, he's gotten way up high on his,
Yes. Yes, the trees have a sort of leprosy. You know what
yeah.
other trees do that is the one that I have, it's the Jabota sabra, it's not Jabota cabra, gosh. Jabota caba. Somebody said, "Oh, that sounds like the other thing that's a fake thing." Cupid I can't even say it. Anyway, my Jabota caba has, that kind of bark, and as it peels, that's when you know that you might get some flowers the next season, and mine has finally started to peel, the bark has. So it might be mature enough. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Isak tea's been around for a long time. Yep. Oh, you're welcome. I'm doing a sugar fast right now, living the rogue life. I don't know where you're at with that, but that is one thing that feeds cancer is sugar. And getting off of sugar really has helped people beat it too. That was my first time. Thought it looked cool, but I didn't want to eat them. Ginger bugs are fun. Yeah, I haven't made one yet. I thought armadillos were cute until I learned. Yes, they carry leprosy. I know. Yes. Gross. And the what's those other things that are so cute? Um the dog they're like they sit up on mounds all together as a family. They carry the bubonic plague. Prairie dogs. Prairie dogs carry the bubonic plague. They can carry it.
I didn't know
As
that.
far
Well, congratulations there, Storms. That's absolutely
cool.
fantastic.
Okay.
Chupa chabra, chupa chabra.
Sorry. Oh.
I can't pronounce that.
Oh,
Chupa
congratulations. Storm says
cabra.
480. Yeah, chupacabra, that's what I was thinking of. Yes, he said it
Chupacabra.
last time. So now I'm like, Chibota chupacabra? What? No, that's not it. I'm adding the name.
Yes,
That's
now Carol's explained that to me because I just thought because it was peeling.
You are
So
getting closer to your 500. Yes, if anybody's in
yes,
here and
you
is not subbed to
are.
Storms, please go over and sub to Storms and watch some of his content. We want to get him monetized too. Hey, 755 Media, welcome in. Hey, Moon over Miami. Hey,
Thank you
Mike.
so
I don't
much
think
for
I even
coming
got
and
to say hi.
hanging out with us.
Say hi. Thank you. We're just talking about the vegetables or fruits that you've actually gotten from the grocery store and and have you've been able to grow them from either
Mhm.
the seeds or pineapple tops. We've got pineapple tops already mentioned.
Oops.
Yes, thank you, girl dad. You got it. The prairie dogs. Yep.
Mhm.
They have it. And they're so cute. I even followed a prairie dog channel on here.
And
'Cause
they're
they
so cute.
woo-hoo! They, like, greet you that way. They go, "Woohoo!"
We have
Here.
disease for you.
Yeah, it's so cute. I absolutely adored the channel. They even rescued one that had, not been treated well. Gave him a good life for a little while, he ended up passing, but at least
Mm.
he had it for a little while. Koala bears carry Oh, no! What? That's gross. How did that happen? I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. It makes you wonder, though, how are these things hopping over to us? But that one, no, I don't wanna wonder about at all. Wow, Mike's. I never heard that before.
No.
It's
No.
only been the last couple of years that the Armadillos have come in this far north. Yeah, that's so weird. We have them down here, but they usually end up as roadkill. They're not the smartest animal.
Hmm.
Don't Google it. Don't Google how that one hopped over. You're gonna get all kinds of bad stuff. Looking at green onions, potatoes, and pineapple. Awesome! That's
That's
great.
fabulous.
That is wonderful.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm on 4 years of a tomato that my mom would have had, and she got the Roma tomato from the grocery store, and then
Right.
has saved seeds, and then 4 years ago gave me some, and I've been using that
Neat.
same one. So,
I
mhm,
love that. That is
mhm,
awesome. I
mhm.
actually did have a grape tomato come up, but it wasn't seasoned. It put on like 2 fruit, and then it was like fried to death.
Oh, you had fried green tomatoes,
Yeah, I had fried
or just fried
roasted
tomato
tomato.
plant.
Yeah, fried tomato plant. Delicious.
Mm, mhm,
Yeah. Mike's like that I'm trying to protect him. But yeah,
mm-mm,
I was
don't do
saying how
it.
I found my notebook and I'm so happy because it has a bunch of seeds that I was wondering where they were because I thought I put them in a notebook, but I didn't realize I opened another notebook for all my like herbs and stuff like I forgot. So I'm so
Mhm.
happy to see them. And I also somehow have watermelon in here from the land race. These are David the Good's
Huh?
seeds from his kids.
Living a rogue life. I buy living lettuce and replant the roots. Works with celery too. Oh yeah, we've
Oh,
done the celery, and we always do our green onions. Any of the those little spring onions, we
yeah.
clip off the greens, use the greens, take the whites, get them rooted, and then I just keep adding them to a pot outside, and they'll keep going right into winter
Which
for
one
us
is
here.
that? The lettuce or the celery? The
The
what?
green onion, the green
Oh, the
onion.
green onions. Yeah, I didn't know
Mhm.
you could put them in like soil after they've been. I usually put them just in water and then I let them die. I have that type of gardening that I like to kill a lot of things before
Yeah,
something gets
that's
going.
brilliant, brilliant.
I know it's brilliant. I wanna see how far I can stretch that plant. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm really good about that too with the tomatoes, but now I know what is not tomato season, and that means our summer. 755 Media, what state are you in? It's still flowering though? That's wild. It's just
Mm.
too hot for it to set fruit. The heat has been really, really bad. Even J3, I mean, he just put out a video of him dropping his trees in on such a hot day in that hot sun. I was like, oh, God bless you, man. I hope you're okay. Like, but he was fine tonight. Cute
Mhm.
critters aside, the small summer squashes too. Wow! Yay!
Yay!
And that's the one that you got seeds from the store, Storms? Or was that last year? I have some sweet pointed peppers growing from what I purchased. That's very cool. It just makes my heart happy to know that they're
Mhm.
not all being irradiated to where we can't use
Yes.
them.
Use
The
them.
people
Mhm.
are still getting usable seed. Shade cloth the last few years. Okay. I
Oh,
need
that's
to,
good.
like, get it. I tried that, and it still was just too late in our season to get them, okay, to get them going. But they also
I
got attacked. "Hey, how'd a garden? Hey, Glenn."
it's not morning for you. It's late, late, late
I know,
night.
right?
Oh, I
Yeah.
guess. Oh no, it's over
I just
midnight. You're over
switched
midnight.
over. Yeah, it
Yeah,
switched
so it
over to
is. Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. But yeah, actually speaking of in the soil, that's How to Garden just did a short, I think. Is it a reel or is it on all of them, Glenn? Of you doing the pineapple, how to grow pineapple by putting it in soil because it's pineapple season down here. I put an avocado
Mm.
and a lemon seed in a wet napkin bag to see if oh, cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Oh, I have grown an avocado from a
That's right.
seed from the store. So I've kept it alive. It's
Uh,
touch and
uh,
go, moment by moment, but
okay,
Arkansas.
I call that Arkansas sometimes. Please forgive me. I do.
Arkansas.
But yes, Arkansas, that's awesome.
Are
So
you
yeah,
supposed to say the second S? Arkansas?
I no, you're not. That's why it's so messed up. It's like Arkansas. It seems like it should be, but no, it's Arkansas when we just drop that S right off. Hey, Miss
Then why
Tell the
not?
Truth Boss Lady.
How about
Makes no
just
sense.
take the S off? Why bother?
Exactly. Why did they put that on there? It makes no
Mhm.
sense.
Hello,
Good to see you, Mrs. Telling the Truth Boss Lady. Plant walking
walking
onions on.
onions. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't.
mine burnt. My walking onions, I got tip burn. I swear, I don't know. I have the worst with
Well,
annuals. They hate me.
I think you have to plant like really like at Christmas when it's
Yeah.
really busy time of the
Yeah,
year for you.
when
That's the
it's
best.
really cooler outside so things don't fry.
Mhm.
Okay, it's on all of them. Okay, there you go. How to Garden did do it. You're in the bushes because 'cause you're kinda sleepy? Okay. She's in the trees or the bushes, whichever. You can be with whichever. Thank you for the watch time. I appreciate it, Miss Jamia, official Jamia, my other Floridian friend.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's got it growing and it's doing really great. Sometimes
Mhm.
you see it in her videos, when you were in the studio for the
Mhm.
win had it in the winter in
Yeah,
the
I keep
studio.
it in there. His
I can't remember.
Kentucky Wonder Beans are loving the heat. They may be late producing, but I have faith they will be fine.
Yep, there you go. Garden for the poisonous zucchini. Wow.
What's a
I
poisonous
missed I
zucchini?
missed that. David the Good calls that the Z word. He doesn't even like the zucchini word.
Mm.
But oh, how cute. I love that idea. Put an
Aw.
umbrella over it.
Mhm.
Do your walking onions in a giant pot in full shade. Okay, I'll do that next time. I don't I forget where they were actually, how to garden, but I was so upset because they were doing well, and then all of a sudden I go out there and the little tips are all burnt. I'm like, "Well, you guys aren't gonna make walking onions, are you? Are
So
you
there.
now?" So
So
there.
there.
Hey, Aid. Welcome in, Aid.
Hey. Oh, baby bear
Aw, hi,
shorts.
baby bear shorts. Welcome in.
Mm.
When I came in, you were talking about somebody needing help. Oh, that's Storms, Radius, and Cats. He's almost to 500. And we're working on his hours. I was watching some of his
Same
stuff
here.
today.
Same.
489 subs. Really, Maureen and him started it, and I'm just jumping in and taking claim over it right now to get him monetized. Yeah, we're all friends, and we try and jump on that boat together
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
help one
and
another out.
it does like when you have a moment and you get to watch some videos and make a comment and see where people are. Hey, Barbara Mowat, thanks for coming in and hanging
Oh,
out.
he might be in the other chat, 755 Media. Barry, come over here and drop your link in mine.
Oh, leave him alone in mine.
Okay, fine. My friend too.
No, he's your brother.
The son.
Mhm.
Aha. Okay. Yeah, he is my
Ah.
brother. That's true. But
Mhm.
then where do I keep them during all the other seasons? How to garden? That's a problem.
Um,
I don't have like a cool my patio doesn't get much circulation. Oh, good night, sweetheart. I praying just peace and healing over you,
yes.
and for that cancer to clear. In Jesus' name.
Mhm.
Amen. Now I
Mhm.
probably just got
Mhm.
restricted, but I don't care. It's worth it. They
It's
can
worth
stick it. Stick
it.
it.
Stick.
Stick
Oh,
it.
there's
Wait,
so
which
if
one
you're
are
in
we both clicking like crazy? There's the in both chats. I think he did it. You
yes, he
guys.
did.
Yeah, that's his. Go ahead and follow Mr. Storm's Radios and Cats and watch some of his stuff, please.
Woo, 6
Just in
years
the
now.
shade. Okay, just leave it in the shade. All right. Wow. Yeah, but you're not in Hades down here. You got a little bit less of the Hades. Just a little bit. You're like, they just turned you into 10A and then skipped over me and did not give us Hades A. What they should have done. They should have done that. Small indoor hot house. What? Okay. You bought a small indoor hot house? Is that what you mean? I think. Wow,
But
Glenn.
not boo.
Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome. Thank you so much for helping him. 755 Media. 101. Yes, you do indeed. Barry, that's Barry with the bat. He takes care of trolls when they come in. So
Mhm.
does Aid. Aid's really good getting rid of trolls too.
Yeah.
You like that? I'm in Hades, eh? I'm gonna don't you use that. That's mine. Don't you use that. Actually, Glenn, we were wondering, do you do all the SEO stuff too, like that YouTube talks about and people talk about with because I know you're like on all the things on like the Tiki and on, Facebook Reel and on, all the stuff. So are you doing the SEO and the keywords and all that?
Naming your videos so that they can be searched.
Yeah.
But the thing is that Glenn does he does a lot of videos. It's the same like Laura.
Yeah.
You're just
What is an SEO?
okay, thank you for that answer. So you don't. Okay, good.
I know. Okay. So there's the
System
ones that
system
can
engine
yeah.
optimization.
Yeah. She's got it. She knows these things. She's my smart friend. She's my friend.
Oh no.
So
That's
it's
only because it was only because somebody wrote it in the chat today. That's the only because I like SEO systems enterprises. Nope, that's not it. System entertain. No, it's not entertainment. Marine.
I know I
So
wouldn't know it either at all.
it's like yeah. So
I just got like a major craving for some mango. Oh, just like washed over me. I've been doing good with the sugar, but it's like today I might have to have some watermelon or something like fruit before bed because I haven't had much. Yeah, I haven't had much fruit today.
Yeah. How much water have you drank too?
Probably just a whole. I haven't drank a lot. I probably drank just about 16 ounces because I've got 2 here and I'm doing the estimation. Like if I put that one into that one, then yeah, I've drank a whole water.
Yeah. Yeah,
Not counting the
think
coffees.
I think if people are the creators who are like it's consistent and they're just every day, especially when you're doing the shorts, those are nice and quick and easy and you just keep them to dump,
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, that makes me feel better that if I get to a place where I can do the shorts like you're doing and like how are you like timing that how to garden? Like are you doing like stacking on a weekend and then just putting them out? No, you have rum. Yeah. Okay, so you're not on the sugar fast. I didn't know you were even on it, Aid. You didn't tell me. Welcome in, Serena Noro. Oh, welcome in. Do soil scientists read to get their news? The compost. Very good. Actually, what I was studying about, I was figuring like,
Compost.
yeah, the compost. Yeah.
Compost.
I would
Or if
really
you're,
like
or if
to have
you're from
compost.
England, it's compost.
I love the way they say it. Yeah. I absolutely
Compost. I have
I
to
love
say it
the way
like that too. If you compost, because I don't know.
Serena's good.
I have to say compost.
Yeah, compost. Compost. I like the way they say it. Just like I like the way, like when I'm watching TV, like I tell you guys when we're watching those shows about, smugglers, and they're like, we have found positive for cocaine. They have to say it like that. And then they also have the echo feature, which makes it even more like you just laugh. Like, and you're not supposed to laugh because that's bad. They're
Mhm,
going to jail, but it's like cocaine,
mhm.
cocaine, cocaine, cocaine. And it just echoes. Anyway, there's certain words. Yeah, dad jokes are the best. I'm not
Mhm.
because I like rum. Okay, okay, sir. Yes, I know. I know you do like your rum. Yes. But I can't do that because I like my liver. My liver is important to me. I do like my liver because I already don't have a gallbladder, so I can't keep giving out organs.
Can't
Just can't.
parts.
Yes, can't give out
Gotta
parts.
keep
Just
some of
can't.
them. Mhm.
Oh, composty. That's what they drink. The plants at social gatherings. Silly. Okay, I load
Mhm.
most in advance and set them to drop at times that match when the analytics say my people are on. Okay. I think that
That's
was
awesome.
yeah. My friend here was trying to show me how to do that. I haven't figured that out yet, but I will eventually.
Mhm.
Because if I can do I do see like some channels are just all shorts and I'm like, how are you guys doing that? But they're doing quite well.
Mhm.
They are doing quite
Yeah.
well
But
with
you
all the
can you
thoughts.
can you can do a you can do a quick short very quickly, and you can do a bunch of them in a row.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I need to do. Something like that.
Woo!
Wow, that's a nice
Must be
bottle of
some
rum,
nice
sir.
rum.
Yep.
Mhm.
I do, well, rum and Coke I haven't had in a long time, but I can't drink the Coke, so I would just have to sip the rum. Um, at the Switchfoot concert, have a Crown Royal apple and just sip on that, which was
Ooh.
delicious. I didn't have it with anything else, but that was Sunday before I started my sugar fast, and I was
Mhm.
like, "That's all I needed." It was just 2 shots they put in the cup, and I was like, "Yep, nope, don't want anything with it unless it's, like, just a little bit of ice, please. Nope, because I don't want any sugar added on top of that."
That's
That's a
good
lot of deer. It
because
is.
it's $85.
Got it. That is a lot of deer. Oh my gosh, we got the bad jokes going. Did the mushroom say when he was turned down for a date, "Why don't you want to go out with me? I'm a fungi." Wahaha.
Da-da-da.
Better editing my shorts. Yeah, your stuff's looking really good, how to garden. And then
Mhm,
too, like,
mhm.
yeah, you picked the perfect freaking name, man. It's an SEO. Your name is an SEO. Shoot.
You're
Dude.
right, it is.
Yep. What's your
Mhm.
sister? Coco. Oh, there's a song they're the
Are the
ones
Andrews
that
sisters?
yeah, they have great harmonies, like from what, the
Uh-huh.
1940s, I think? Is they're like that
Could
old?
be.
Think
Not that
they're
I'm
like a way
remembering.
older.
Rum and Coca-Cola.
I think that's when it had the real Coca in the Coca-Cola back then when they made that song, so I'd probably be singing about it too.
The
'Cause
propane.
yeah,
I
it's
don't
the
wanna say I don't wanna
cocaine.
say no, I don't wanna say the real word because you might get in trouble for the
Oh,
propane. The propane that starts with
yeah.
a C.
Yeah, exactly, that one. I know. Yeah, we used to talk about how, um, the English and the Scottish could say certain words, and some of them rhymed with aunt, and, like, you don't say
Uh,
that over here in America, but to
yeah.
them, it's no big
It's
deal,
it's
and
it's like you want a
yeah,
glass of water.
yes, it's the same
Yeah.
thing with the F-bombs, like, even Ada's
Mhm.
talked about that with his American friends, he had to
Mhm.
pull that, thing back that they do over there, like, yeah,
Mhm.
modify his speech. Okay. Oh,
You gotta
you have
that
a
you
nice
made
peach
awesome.
wine.
It's
Very
awesome.
cool. Yeah, let us know how it came out. Did you do a
Mm.
video on that, or would that get you in trouble? I don't know. Never know anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you don't.
Right. Right? Yeah, I think so. That's back, when it was had
No.
the propane in it. It can be
That's
classed as
terrible.
Yep.
That's terrible.
I know. I know.
That's
But
awful.
yep. I don't know how it can be, but yep, they do it over there, but not
Well, what's
here.
good is bad and bad is good. You
Yeah,
know, it's been going
exactly.
along all along.
Right.
So
You get canceled in America. You say that word, like the whole like that's the bomb. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's a really bad word here. We don't use it. That's
So
why it's
Barbara,
shocking. Go ahead.
so the main thing is that I'm not giving compost tea necessarily. It is to the plants, but it isn't. It's the fact that we're trying to actually just enrich the soil for the plants. Same sort of thing. But I do compost tea just once a week because I do pour mine on full strength, and
Okay.
then I come behind and water rather
Water it
than,
in.
like if you're only doing a small amount of plants, then sure, mix it, kind of a 60-40, 50-50 or whatever. And then pour it on. But I just do it only once a week. So it's like usually
Mhm.
every Monday is the front yard, every Tuesday is the backyard in 2023. But
Right.
2024, it's random. It's let's go put some compost tea on today. So
Right.
anyway.
What does a grape do when you step on it? It just lets out a little wine. You're too cute, Serena.
Good.
Serena's saying hi. Yes. Okay. I thought they were an older group. Okay. We're active around
There
winter.
you
So yeah,
go.
they got the real stuff. So yeah, I'd be singing about it too. Yeah, it's not for you, Aid. You don't get to drink the compost tea. You would not want to as soon as you open the top. I actually started a little small ferment, which would be like, the poo-poo juice, just a small
Mhm.
one, thinking I'll go out and use it in a few days. And it's still good. It is still a ferment. There's nothing
Mhm.
weird in it. It hasn't
Nope.
darkened. But when I opened it, it smelled like somebody puked in the jar. I had it on my kitchen counter because it's in a glass mason jar. And I'm like, well, I'll just give my little, my goji berry a little bit and, then water it in. And I poured it on my, I'm like, that was not the thing to put in the
So
house.
it only
And
only smelled
water.
like vomit. That's
Yeah, no
it
poo-poo.
didn't have the
Vomit.
poo smell. It didn't
No,
have like
no.
the deceased,
Yeah, no deceased things.
remains.
No, just like really bad vomit. Vomit. There's bad. Why were the
Just
plants
memories of the
That's
past.
weird.
Mhm, mhm.
That's awesome. They had too much root beer. I always wondered, like, yeah, what about the beer? Do the plants like the beer too?
No,
Like, I
I
don't
don't think
know.
they do.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that it definitely gets well, some people you said you didn't have good luck with it with the slugs. I know Mimsy over at Mimsy's garden had a slug wiser video, so she's the reason why I have Budweiser still in cans to help me with the snails. I haven't done it yet
Yeah.
because I've been
It's
waiting to figure
it
out where they're the worst, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use it there.
Right. The first time I used it, it worked really well, and it was like, yeah. And then next time it didn't. But I was
Hmm.
watching Growing Up Fox a couple of days ago,
Yeah,
and he takes like a tablespoon of yeast, puts in
yeast.
molasses
I saw that.
and warm water, and then buries it. But he says to not bury it where the slugs are.
Hmm.
Draw them away from the plant.
That makes sense. Yeah,
It
that makes sense.
does make sense.
It makes a lot of sense to do that thing. Good for you, Storms. Why were the plants high? Because of too funny. Don't get me in trouble, Serena. I think I'm going to start this next year. And since I'm going to grow all winter, yes, do it.
Yeah, just make
Just
sure you
remember it. That's the key. I had to throw out the whole bucket because I was so afraid to open it because I forgot I was making it.
yeah, I leave mine, I do I do empty it in the fall, like, if I remember, but it was like and the only reason why this past year I emptied it was because I was moving my
Mm,
big tote to another
yeah.
location, but, I just keep letting it go. It's just, "Hey,
Hey,
Dixon cider."
welcome in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Interesting night already. And of course, I don't know where. I have all these other things
Well, you can
open.
keep going. You can continue on with the chat, and I will go
Okay,
and have a
thank you.
peekaboo here. Yeah, I'm gonna go have
2-quart
a
colander full of oh, wonderful, rosemary and a 4-quart colander full of basil. That's awesome, Serena. Now,
wow.
what are you gonna do with that, young lady? What are you gonna do with that? Do you have plans for it? Yes, I wanna get a rabbit, but I'm afraid I'll kill it like my plants. Duncan, what if I kill it in this heat?
Mm, sorry.
Hello, weekend. I know I can't do that if I'm off
Yeah, I've got
sugar.
some
Yeah.
chilling, some
Okay.
Georgian grapes that are bottled in my
Barry, that thing
Okay.
you polished earlier. Just yeah, you can too. Let's see if it
I wasn't keeping up with the
okay.
chat in yours. Oh, nope.
They were
Looks
just
like
greeting one another, their content.
yeah. Gonna go have a peekaboo. I wasn't at the bottom of your chat on
Okay.
your page. Mhm.
Yeah, I
So that's why
realized
it's been
something
taking
happened
me.
to all those that I had too,
Uh,
which is weird.
okay.
Hold on one second, Serena. Just I had mine open and it's gone and everything. Okay, let me come back. I did this earlier today. I take herbs to my church food pantry the second. Oh, each month I use snack bags. So that's a lot of bags, rosemary. Oh, that's so sweet, Serena. I bet people are
Mhm.
really grateful to have like some organic herbs, especially those. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yep, I knew you
Yeah.
did. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm up to 20 storms.
Mm. Mhm.
So for all of you watching in the bushes, I know I've got some of you that I do know. For those of you that I don't, thanks for the watch hours. Appreciate it. Same thing for any of my haters. Thanks for the watch time. Appreciate it. Oh, good night,
Da-da.
755 Media. How sweet
Good
dreams.
night.
Thank you for joining in the conversation tonight and joining in with us. Appreciate seeing you again.
Oh, where is it now?
Yeah, I was thinking about the poo-poo juice. I'm probably gonna do a video though on, and I've had it, is the 5-gallon bucket that I have.
Oh,
And then I saw it in the background after I got my 5-gallon bucket with that special lid, the Gamma lid, I think it's called Gamma. Um, I saw it in the background of somebody's short, and I'm like, no, you didn't. No, you did not. You're supposed to use the other lid. That's my special thing. I didn't watch the video though, or the short. I just saw it. No, I'm doing that. I had
Mhm.
9 basil plants, and the basil I harvested was from
Woo!
3. Wow, the rosemary I harvested was from that's awesome. My rosemary, tends to not live as long as people in Mediterranean climates. The basil does quite well in the heat. When I've had it, it did like, as soon as we get into our summer heat, though, it goes to seed. But the flowers are so pretty. And some people are
Mm.
like, "Oh, the basil's not good anymore." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine. Tastes the same
Mhm.
to me. It's fine."
Mhm.
Just so I'm clear on this. Poo-poo juice is any plant matter and water, correct? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and you want green, and even if you have, like, dead ones, like, dried leaves
Mhm.
so that you're even putting in some extra brown.
Yep.
Mhm.
David the Good will even put in chicken bones and things.
Yep.
Like, he
Yep.
will add some interesting things to his, but he
Uh-huh.
calls it, fetid swamp water,
Fetid water.
which is an appropriate name. It's like
Yeah. Yeah.
swamp water, but only worse.
Yeah. I'll like, any of my,
Yeah.
any fruit on the squash plants that didn't get pollinated, if I'll clip it off, I'll throw it in there. I'll
Yeah.
throw some old potatoes, but just about anything. And you just keep adding the water. Like, as you
You
remove some, keep adding some.
I like that. Those are great herb
Oh, that's
dad jokes.
cute.
Yeah, the other one's cute too. What do gardeners grow to add more hours or minutes to their day? I need a lot of time. I need to just have one corner of my whole yard in time. I did have some lemon thyme though. It's got to be. I love that lemon thyme. It smells so good. I wish I could have it as grass, which herb will never be
Oh,
found.
that's good.
Basil it. Oh,
Can never be found because it makes the base ill.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Does.
But yeah, finally getting ready.
Like I wouldn't be able to figure that one out. You know.
No, you figured it out really well. I didn't. I definitely
Oh no,
didn't.
no. Like if she would have just said what herb will never be found on a military location.
Right.
And I wouldn't be able to go, basil.
Well, I couldn't figure it out even though she spelled it out for me. I still no, I didn't.
You needed the auditory version.
Yes, I
as
needed
well.
the auditory. I have a big cooler outside that was discarded by previous owner, so I used it to collect rainwater for the garden. Now I can use it for You need a top on your poo-poo juice though, Barry, because the mosquitoes will get in and do a lot of damage in there. But I mean, you can use their larvae too, but they'll do damage to you, is what I mean.
Exactly. You're just. It's a great breeding ground.
It's a great breeding ground. It's a swamp.
Yeah, I think mine is not sealed. Mine's not sealed.
Okay.
So I think they can get in there and whatnot, but
not as much if you just completely had it open.
Oh,
what do gardeners read to get their news? The New Hort Times instead of the new, like horticulture. Wait, before I go,
we have honey barbecue wings. I boiled the bones, removed all the meat, dried the bones in the oven, and ground them up into a powder. Bone meal. Bing dong.
You did it. That's awesome. Good night. Good for you.
No kidding.
Well done. Well done, good and faithful gardener. I need to do the same thing, but I can't have the honey or barbecue and sugar in it.
Can you have just hot wings?
I could have hot wings as long as I can have that as long as it doesn't have sugar in it. As long as, and I don't think if I make it myself, it's usually just butter and like Frank's hot sauce, and Frank's hot sauce doesn't have sugar in it. Yeah. No. It's just vinegar. Yep. Doing all the things. That's awesome.
But you could, but the tomatoes are, because you can, I never grew up with like store-bought barbecue sauce. My mom always made her own barbecue sauce, and which is delicious, and it does have like brown sugar, of course, in it.
Sugar. A lot of them do have sugar.
But if you could make something, because barbecue sauce has to be sweet.
Yes, has to have a sweetish stuff. Yes, I know. So I'm kind of stuck for a little bit until I can maybe handle stevia and not go and wipe my tongue off afterwards. I think I did find one, but it's in glycerin. But is glycerin like? I think it's a sugar. Is glycerin a sugar?
No,
I don't know what it is. I mean, you can put it on your face. It's like a good moisturizer, I've heard.
Yeah.
2 butter squash on my butter. Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Right. I think last week she was asking, how many could she have, but that's awesome.
Turn fruit into a vegetable. Throw a watermelon up into the air.
That's good.
I make a barbecue sauce. I share that. Oh, yes. Glenn, that would be a good video. Because you do have that one where you made the mulberry spread. That was good too. These days wings are about the only chicken meat we can. Right? I'm telling you.
And it's still quite expensive. My mom said, growing up, she goes, the wings were always the cheapest meat that you could get. And, and then it,
they got popular.
Buffalo made it popular, and now it's like, I just watched a guy who, it was just a quick short where he put a lot of stuff in his, it's a big jar of wings and stuff like that, but he also puts oil in it, and then he boiled it for like 8 hours, and it actually crisps up the wings in this boiled jar, jar of
hot oil.
Hot oil.
But
Don't
does he
know.
put a top on the oil on the jar?
Yep.
And it
Yep.
doesn't explode? How does
No,
that work? That's
it's just
science I don't
you're just
understand.
boiling the hot water.
Yeah, but so
Butterbush is a bush version of the butternut squash vine. Oh,
oh,
right, because I think
very
I just
cool.
learned that there's 2 different kinds.
That's very cool. So you must have had your starts all ready to go, and that's why you were asking, like, they needed to get in there, and you didn't know how many to put in last week. And GT and Mike's were in here at that time, so they were the people to have because you were doing horticulture type of not horticulture. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with my brain tonight? Help me. Like the cracky method? It's,
Yeah, you're in the world of that Maureen does not understand.
yeah, the come on, help me outside chat. It's not coming to me at all.
Hydroponics.
Thank you, thank you. Really, it's because I was searching like horticulture stuff today. Like I was thinking maybe I'll take a class because I have so much extra time.
Mhm.
Yeah. Glenn, I did find on YouTube some of the courses from U of F that they've put on here, but I really wish I could get the Master Gardener and they would put it online and not make like people have talked about they took the class, but they never did the volunteer hours. I wish they would put the class online. I haven't found that yet.
Mm.
That's what I was looking for today to see if I could just take the
Mm.
class online. But I think they, want to keep track of you and make sure you do that volunteer time for the information. Like guard that information in Florida, like with their lives. Somebody was saying, I don't know if it's Michigan, some state was saying they were going to take master off the Master Gardener program. And it's like, no, they kind of earn something. Like give them something. Like lieutenant
Mhm.
gardener or something. Oh, cool. Yeah, how is that going? Like, are you helping them or did you actually or is that your hydro greenhouse now? Did you set one up? Because I missed that part if you set yours up. Did they, like, you help them out, but did they hire you? Because you help them a lot. You really do. I wish I had friends like that. That's going to be awesome. I love the way how you showed how they did the stuff. I mean, you did the stuff, Glenn. What? I just was looking at, yes, what are little
Mhm.
I can't do multiple things at once. You know me. I'm just struggling
No.
struggling over here. Trying tonight. Sorry it's such a quiet night,
It
folks. Sorry. I don't know
it's
what's
a lot.
going on.
The days are long. Well, no, the nights are long. That's
Yes.
my first problem is that I have these very late nights that I waste a lot of time, before I let myself go to sleep. And then the mornings they come super fast because those chickens like to get up early. And then I
Yes.
continue on with the day. And so today is sourdough bread baking,
Mm.
and so I've got 12 loaves in the larder right now. But we didn't go out until 2, 3 o'clock. Like Marissa was up and she did, she had tasks to do,
Right.
little, errands and stuff, get gas in her vehicle and stuff. And then,
Right.
but I'm out there at 3 o'clock and it's like this island is turning into Florida. So it's like you step outside and you go,
Yeah.
okay, why am I drenched wet? I haven't even
That's what
started.
everybody's
I
saying.
need to go
Like
in and have a shower.
everybody. Yeah. Everybody's saying
I
that in
go,
their
I need to
area.
go have a shower.
What is going
You
on
know,
with ugh, everything? I'm not
anyway,
being rude. I'm looking for another seed that I want to put in the ground. Go
and
ahead.
so, but we pushed it hard until we were finished on getting a bunch of little, niggly tasks and big tasks all done out there in that
Right.
ding dang heat. And so we're done, by I think it was like 20 to 7 or
Mhm.
somewhere in there, or maybe it was just a little bit after 6. But I had to get, Marissa helps me get all of the dough into the bannetons, into the larder, and
Mhm.
then we're just having uh, just a quick dinner. So we're doing dinner, and then it's like, okay, it's 20 to 8. You should go get in the shower because it's been just so hot out, and you've been working and whatever. So
Oh, you are the master
you are a
gardener.
master
You don't
gardener,
need to. Yeah, you don't need to take a class.
master canner, master
Right.
bread maker, master of all things. Absolutely, Brenda. And so,
Oh,
when you
okay.
get to this point of the whole story of my story of telling whatever's happened, you get to this point of the day and you're like, how many fingers am I holding up? Oh, I'm not holding up any fingers.
Yeah,
It's like,
right?
it's these
Exactly.
little pauses. It's like, oh, I forgot to put the fingers up for,
They're
and
close enough. They're close enough.
mhm.
LSU.
LSU was doing an online master
Okay.
gardener program. Write
I'll
that
look
down.
them up. Yeah, I'll look them. Let me take a picture because, yeah, that's better for me. Because then my phone is always
I
with me. Little papers are not, they can get lost. I'm sorry.
no.
I just was taking out seeds and my mammoth sunflower seeds were open and I didn't realize they were not like folded
I'm
over
just
well
gonna
enough
send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you.
in Messenger or something.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. All right. I was seeing if I had
A specific
what?
seed.
The Seminole pumpkin. I thought I had gotten some and I don't know where they disappeared to. Hopefully I'll find it because that was, but I also had crookneck and I don't know what happened to that.
I'm not really fond of the crookneck.
No? Okay.
It was fine, like taste fine.
Yeah.
Kind of a
Not
little bit
fantastic.
fragile. Like if you looked at it wrong, it would
Oh,
scar.
I
It
don't
was
need
like,
that.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Ooh.
mean to look at you. Oh, now I've got a wound on my skin here. It was a bit like that for me.
Uh,
And some of them were big and some of them were small. Like it was a bit.
okay. I got the
Mhm.
Jack B. Littles, but it's like that's just a decoration pumpkin. What do you do with that? Um,
Pumpkin?
yeah, little Jack B. Littles. That would be cute for the kids, but I
Oh,
can't have all
yeah.
these vines everywhere. I've got passion vine, I've got yam, then I've got sweet potato. I'm gonna be putting vines in all over the place. Um, Glenn, with cherimoya seeds, do they have to be planted right away or do they keep? So I got some cherimoya.
What is cherimoya?
Cherimoya. It's like a hold on. You might want to look it up because I'm like it's seed deep
Okay,
over here.
say it to me again.
Cherimoya. It's CHERAMOYA. Yeah, crookneck squash either. I like growing them though. Saying love because next to tomatoes I love squash. Oh yeah. See, that's the problem too, is
Mm,
my family really doesn't. That would be to like give away. Like
mhm.
I like to give a hand up, not a hand out and I would rather like just like hand these people that are on the corner like here. Oh, squash. Maybe some like energy bars or whatever, but that I think that would just be awesome to be like, here, have some fresh vegetables.
Okay, I'm gonna add this to the screen here. Present share screen.
Thank you.
Let's have a look at what this is. The cherimoya and add to stage.
Darn it. Okay,
And
I
I'm
have
gonna
to
make
put
it
it as soon as
all.
possible.
Is that
Wait
the
a
what a
minute.
chair? Is that not cherimoya?
Yeah, but they've got them mixed in with like regular a sugar apple and wait a minute. I'm confused now. Hold on. Let me just ask Google something because I see sugar apples there, but mine did not look like a sugar apple at all. Mine, yeah, try
Look,
my
look. This
delicious
one. This one looks
sugar.
like a. Whoops. This one
Hold
here
on.
looks like it's a heart shaped one. It's very pretty.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's the one that looks more like what I had, the heart-shaped one, but some of those, I don't know. I'm now confused. Not a surprise. It's a heart-shaped green fruit. Yep, that's the one. Heart-shaped green fruit with white
Uh-huh.
flesh and leathery skin that's creamy and sweet. It is very creamy and sweet. It's also okay, so it's a custard apple. Darn it, I should have planted that. I didn't know, Glenn. But some say it is superior taste to a true custard apple.
Huh.
Huh.
Well, that
Wait.
very interesting. It look like with the dark seed in it. It does make me, but it is like an apple. Hey.
Well, not like an apple crunchy.
Mm-mm.
It's like a tropical thing they call a sugar apple. Don't trust names in the tropics. Don't trust them.
That's
Like it's
so
yeah.
cool. Like,
It's
look at they're
very
spooning it out like
creamy.
it's a custard.
Yeah, like a custard, like an
That's
ice
crazy.
cream, but it's how jackfruit grows around the seed. It's kind of like that, the way it grows, but then it's very creamy and smooth, the fruit
Oh
when
my
you're eating
gosh,
it.
it's just so fascinating. Like, there's just so many things that I've never heard, never seen. And
Yeah,
it's
you
like,
don't
can I? And my first thought is, well, can I grow it here? Can I grow it here
you
on
know,
the island?
you probably
I can't.
could. I don't know. It's South America. It's from the Andes of South America, so you probably could. It's grown in
Mm.
tropical areas with high altitudes, but they I'm pretty sure some people have had some. Hey, Bayou Sugar, welcome in. Sorry, I was looking at another page. Okay,
Hey, Bayou.
I never refrigerated them, Glenn. So that uh okay, they're all Anona. Okay.
What is a nona?
It's a family of fruits. Anona. Anona squamosa, Anona glabara. It's a family of fruit. It's like
Like,
my
look at that.
soursop. Okay. So it's a wait, Anona. Hold on. Where's this? Hmm.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was delicious. Okay, so it includes that, also known as the custard apple family. Cherimoya or cherimola is a fruit in the Annona genus and is sometimes called a custard apple. See, that's so confusing. Or a sugar apple. But sugar apples look different. Like this was smooth, though these terms more properly refer to different fruits in the same family. Now, why do they gotta be so confusing?
I
Anyway,
wanna.
it's very I
I'm.
think it was delicious. It was just very different. It was like banana-ish. It had like a little hint of banana flavor to it. Oops, I don't wanna hide
Mm,
anybody.
so I probably can't have it.
Thanks, Glenn. What?
So it's something I
I
can't.
don't think no, it just has the flavor of, so might be something that you could have. You have to look into what
Right.
type of fruit it is. I don't know if it would be considered
It's a
like
fast-growing,
any
woody, briefly deciduous, but mostly evergreen, low-branch spreading tree.
I don't know
But
now. Exactly. I
I don't
don't
know.
know now. I don't
I don't
know.
know it.
I
So
don't know
16 to
that.
30 feet tall, mature branches are sappy
Mm.
and woody. Young branches and twigs have a matting of short, fine, rust-colored hairs. The plant prefers sunny exposure, buoyant marine air, and cool nights, and thrives well in a wide range of soil types and from light to heavy. But I just want to know, what's the grow zone?
Oh, yeah, I don't see it on there.
Whoops,
Oh,
unblock this.
wow. Okay. That was
Oops.
nice.
Oh, thank you for that.
Um,
Keeping
Glenn says it cannot take a freeze, so it would just be one you would have to put in a pot and bring in if you wanna try.
okay.
And Nona wasn't she one of the chuds, oh my. That is preserved brains. That looked like a brain. Ha ha.
Mm,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I've never had brains, but it was a delicious one. That was a very delicious brain, if that's a brain. It's got a lot of seeds in it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
That would be cool to try to grow it.
Yep. That's what I was looking into, but I guess my seeds are dead. I'm gonna see them and I'm gonna put them in water and see what they do, just to see if they float or what they do. Heck with it. I've
Man.
got the seeds. Let's see what happens. And then if they do
Mm-hmm.
anything and they look fertile, maybe, I'll finally put them in a package, in that package that I think I might have found in my bed.
Oh,
Yes, that birthday
that's
package.
awesome.
It has your birthday card in it. That's hecka late, but okay. Yeah,
It's all good.
I'm not seeing the Seminole pumpkin around. It might be in another. I did want to try and grow some more pigeon peas, but these actually, just the Goya, They started to come up, but I think something ate them. And I've heard that, a lot of animals think they're delicious. So
Right. So
it's
Glenn,
fine.
I'm 9B. I'm considered 9B.
Yeah.
We can go down to a -20, but not for very long. I'll just see what that is. Celsius. Oops, SO.
Ooh, is this me?
-20
Lavender. Can't drop.
Celsius to Fahrenheit. I'll tell you what it is. Oh,
Don't mind me,
it's telling me
folks.
20.
That's strawberry seed. Are those?
Minus. I want the minus, please. So that would bring it down to a -4 Fahrenheit. And we don't hit the -20s like that often. We might get a day of it or two. Sometimes we might get a whole week of it, but we hover at about -10, which is 14 degrees Fahrenheit.
Guys,
So,
what do you find is your best way of keeping track of your seeds when you have the season coming up? How long out before the season?
hey, LGG.
Hey, LGG, welcome in. Are
Yeah.
you putting your seeds out that you're going to start?
So I went to Michael's and I got one of those
I
photo
have that.
cases.
Yep.
And so I keep all my seeds in the photo cases. And so then
Okay.
when it comes time to start the plants, then I go and just it's like, okay, if I'm doing lettuces and brassicas, then I'll pull those ones out
Yeah.
and take what I want.
Okay.
I did have one system once where I was like, I actually mapped out what I'll plant in January, what I'll start in February, what I'll start in March,
Yeah, I
and
need
then
something to do.
what I'll
I need
start outdoors.
Yeah, I need to do that, but then also have the plants, the seeds somehow right next to it so they get planted.
Yes.
But yeah, I
Well,
have those. I
those
have
are
2 of
awesome.
them. Yeah, I have 2 of them, but what happens is I forget what I have in them,
Well, did you not write on the cartridges?
No, I did, but I just forget. And I'm like, I have to go through the whole thing, and I don't know. It's just frustrating. Out
Yeah.
of sight,
Well,
out of sight, out of mind. So
that's
I forget.
true.
I forget. And I'll buy things over again
Okay,
because
so Glenn is telling me to keep it in a pot and bring it inside
Okay,
and
what
look
I
for a dwarf variety.
Yeah,
So,
that's a good idea. Thanks, Glenn. But okay. Anyway, I
oh,
probably
Baby Bear's got one. How do you grow a flower that glows in the dark? With a
Ooh.
light bulb.
Oh, cute. These are
Brenda
just
says, I only have 5 of those cases plus cans of seeds.
Yes, I know. I have the plastic boxes that are not these for like what you just saw, the bags of seeds I've saved from my own stuff or
Yeah.
people have
Well,
sent
yeah,
me.
I still try to put those into the case and whatever.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
I was trying to use Clyde's, his Clyde's planting planner.
Yeah,
I've
that
tried
was
to I've tried to have that and I'll keep it in the box so that I bring
Mhm.
because all of my seeds are out in the studio, so I bring it in on the kitchen table, and then
Mhm.
I start mapping out.
I do have acorn. I didn't know I
Ooh,
had that. That's good. I love acorn squash, but I don't
mm,
know. It's a winter squash. It says we can put out squash. Let me see, March. Yeah, it says July, August, but these things are never reliable because they've got like all of Florida as one zone.
mm-hmm.
I know, Brenda, I have 3, but one I think or 4, but I think I used 2 of them actually for photos. Like I took my seeds out and I put them in photos, but I'm sure you have way more seeds than I do, young. Yep. You and Maureen.
I doubt it. I think
I
you have
don't.
seeds. I think you have seeds that are not filed in all
Yeah.
sorts of little secret spots.
Spots. Exactly. That's what I was trying to get out and find actually my secret spots.
Storm says acorn squash is his absolute favorite.
Mine too. The thing is, though, I like it with sugar. I like it with butter and maple syrup on it and just eat it. So good. I know you do. You need more. Oh no. Oh no. Your addiction is really bad. You got a really bad thing for
you and
seeds.
GT Junior.
Yeah. But you plant a lot too. Like Duncan, how many was it you said last night? Your tomato plants are like crazy amount that you were putting out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to look for though too, because I wanted to
Ooh.
do tomatoes.
LGGG says, I have 5 to 6 of those cases for seeds. I save my own seeds and get seeds from friends. Wow. And that's so good.
awesome. It
You know,
is.
when seeds are, it's like, how rich are you? Show us your
Right.
seeds. That's
Yes.
that's where you're wealthy.
Okay. This is what I did do. I started to do putting the August that says that's AUG.
Oh, let me see that cartridge. That's very different than mine.
It's just upside down. July.
No, flip it. Like, let me oh, it is. Oh, okay. It's just that
down.
you no, but it's
I wrote them upside down on the
but
top.
it's just it looks really big. But I think it's just because you have little hands.
Yes,
And you're a small person.
Yes, I do. I can't help it. Don't make fun of my little
You're just weak because it's like, why is her cartridge so big? Wow. Oh no, it's just because she's tiny.
This is what I wanted to grow too. Is the big old gray zucchini. Are they any
Fairy
good?
Morse.
Yeah. Are they any good?
Hello, LGGG.
Hey. I have. Where are we? I plant.
Oh my gosh, she says I plant at least 200 tomato plants every year and have planted as many as 500 and used all of them. I
Wow. You're a farmer. You're not just a gardener. You are a farmer.
So what do you do? So Brenda, when you're planting them, if you're planting 200 tomato plants, do you have some sort of structure? Because I'm assuming they're all indeterminate. Like, what do you do to stake all that? Oof.
Yeah, that's a lot of staking. Do you do like the Florida weave? Yes, we do have a technique for growing tomatoes named after our state called the Florida weave.
Okay. Cases are color coordinated. There you go.
Yeah, I love those colored ones. Those are really pretty, the rainbow ones. But I would get too distracted, so I kept mine clear.
I did clear.
Like, oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love this color. Oh, and then I'd have the wrong seeds in my hand for the month. But yeah, I started to organize, and then I put them back, I think, into the families that they belong, because I found like I was missing some, I think. Right.
Because it's like, if you go, here's what I'm going to plant in August, and you go, well, I'm going to take, this broccoli, and you're going to take one broccoli out. So yeah, I think I'm happy to have it where I just have the varieties and just knowing that, in January, yes, I can plant all the brassicas and get them started up, and the lettuces, because by February, March, they can go out. All of those can go out here.
Yeah.
She says, I grow my tomatoes. I grow my tomatoes in fence rows. So I'm assuming you have big, tall fences.
Do you have them? Oh, good night, Glenn. Thanks for answering our questions. Appreciate you coming in.
Good night, Glenn. Thank you.
Do that video of your barbecue sauce. That sounds good.
Barbecue. Serena says, do you know that pepper is 1/2 peas?
Gosh, too funny. 1.5 peas, I think. Is it 1.5 or 1/2?
1/2
peas?
Half peas.
Yeah. Too funny, but I'm so bad at these jokes.
So
terrible.
So she said, yes, it's a fence. I'd love to see what that looks like, because if I ever get to that point, and like, do you get out there and get them all pruned? So LG says, I label my cases beans cases, collards case. Right.
Yeah, that's what I need to go back and do for my other one. Okay, we'll do that then.
What did the fruit say to the other? If you hadn't been so fresh, we wouldn't be in this jam.
That's right.
Ba-dum-bum.
I don't know where my tomatoes are. See, that's what happens. Like, I get to like organizing them, and I organize them out of my sight. which
Mm-hmm.
it's not helpful. It's really not helpful,
Mm-hmm. Nope.
like we were saying. Okay, like these, I don't understand why they're even all together. Brandywine yellow tomato. Okay. All right, got sunflower. Okay.
It's hard to pick what, like, when you're limited for space and
Yes,
you
totally.
go, I've got,
Especially
45 varieties of tomatoes. What do you pick?
yeah, that's
But
true.
for me, I've because we don't eat a lot of the nightshade, so we don't eat a lot of
Yeah,
fresh tomato.
I don't. I give them to
But
Farron, but yeah.
I do, but we do eat salsa. Like we make our tortilla soup.
Mhm.
That's a
Yes.
mainstay for us through the winter.
I
And then
know.
also making this tikka masala. So it's
Yes.
like, so I do want to have a lot of tomato plants.
Right. Yeah. I would like it for sauces too. I didn't know that that's where it came from, was your mama was the sauce
Yeah.
maker. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
that. See, my mom didn't do any of that. My mama
Mm-hmm.
was the Stouffer's heater upper, and then she made some stuff from scratch to go with it, but
Yeah.
we didn't do any canning. My mom didn't have like those kind of from scratch recipes from my
Right. Yeah, I don't think
grandparents.
my mom didn't do she would can green tomatoes. We like she'd pickle them and
Oh,
it's spicy and pickled and it's
cool.
so delicious. But she might have canned some tomatoes, like if she had a real bumper
Mhm.
crop.
Right.
But mostly she would freeze them and then put them in sauces, like to make, spaghetti sauce and lasagna and things
Yeah.
like that. But
But she would make
yeah.
it there on the spot. She wouldn't like pre-can it if she had the frozen
She
potatoes.
might have she might have did some canning of tomatoes. But she didn't have a pressure canner either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like it's a common thing for
That generation.
overseas and that generation. Yeah.
Yeah. But she did do, like I always say, my mom never did canned meat, but my mom did canned chicken one year. And it's
Oh,
just that, boiling it for, 50,000 hours. My problem is gardening ideas never stop coming. I always try to perfect the growing process.
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have scrambled eggs for gardening ideas. So it's like I have it, and then it's like new one comes in and scrambles the
Mm-hmm,
other one to
mm-hmm,
the side.
mm-hmm.
But I would love that actually, LGG. But then that
Yeah.
keeps your brain going all the time.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm limiting myself to what is it that we can eat
Yes.
now, and then what can we preserve, and then with the winter squashes,
True.
because you can get a good year out of them
Right.
in a cool space if you wipe them down with and
Mhm.
wiping them down with apple cider vinegar.
Oh, okay.
um
That's the key.
mhm. Yeah, it's just it just kills that bacteria, so then they just last longer.
Okay.
And no chance of something going wrong, or
Yeah.
very little chance, I should say. No, it's
Got it.
never no. And
Yeah.
and so I just look at sustainability when I'm growing. And so it's like
Mhm.
we do eat a lot of cauliflower, but it's like, why am I going to use up a space to plant, 6 cauliflowers that might all ripen at the same time? And now
Yeah.
I've got to deal with that cauliflower, but then I don't get another one.
Yeah.
Like we just picked some beautiful, like Marissa did we did a quite a good size harvest today of different things, and really nice size broccoli crowns, that it's like that's enough for us to have a meal. We've already eaten the full head of broccoli, and then now we've got all
Right.
this continuation. So I look for those
I
kinds
love
of
that.
things. Hmm.
I would
So
like
it's
to go
like,
with that.
why plant something that it's a one and done?
Yeah.
Unless and I do it, but it's
There's
that thing of like, but once that cauliflower is done, Maureen, have something ready to go in its place. Oh,
yeah,
right.
that I'm not good at.
I
Yeah.
didn't start something to go put it in its place.
Right. Right.
Oh.
Yeah. I wouldn't be good at that
So
part
Storms
either.
is saying my brain does that too. No wonder I can't get to sleep at night. My problem is I'm creative at night.
Oh my goodness.
I
Yeah,
must be
that's
in the
me
wrong
too.
time zone. No,
Oh,
no, Storms. You're not in the wrong time zone, because I'm in a different time zone of you. And I have the same sort of thing of not sleeping well.
hey, Cricket
Hey,
Beach.
Crooked
Welcome
Peach.
in. Welcome in.
Serena says my black diamond watermelon vine is growing on a trellis that is
Nice.
4 feet and peaked. So it goes up and down each side.
I've
Oh,
seen
it
that.
is
I like
sticking
that.
out of the other side about 2 feet. Do I need to do anything? Once, as long as it's happy on the vine, that's great. But if the fruit starts, you want to get some old pantyhose, or what I did last year is I just used pieces of rame cloth and tied them up, because the watermelon can get too heavy on if it's vined up, like, and if it's
Yeah.
hanging there, you could lose it. So you just want to give it a little cradle.
Yeah.
So
What's the rame cloth? Because we don't call it that. What's it like? I mean, that
shade
name.
cloth, shade
It's a
cloth.
shade cloth. Okay, it's
Yeah.
the shade
Yeah,
cloth.
one that you can tie, like, so it, like the thinner or
Those
the
net.
floating cloths or something like, or
Mhm.
some sort of netting.
Some sort of netting.
Brenda
I have
says
the pantyhose waiting. I have them in my garden.
from the 80s.
Yes, I got
Mhm.
them on sale. I
Got
actually
them on sale when you get them for
found them in the
89
package.
cents.
Yeah, I found them in
You
the
buy a
package.
bunch, because
That's
we
right.
wore pantyhose in the 80s.
That's right.
I can a lot of tomatoes, pasta sauce, ketchup, barbecue sauce, salsa, spicy chili sauce, pizza sauce, and at the end
Wow.
of the season, I make green tomato salsa.
Oh my goodness, that's
I'm
amazing,
I'm I'm
girl.
I'm gonna go to bed now.
Me too. I want to go to her house and find out. I want to just take classes with Brenda, like hands on. No, Carol, dear, no, don't do that. You're going to make that boil over. Come over here and do this instead.
So LGG says, yes, I got butternut squash from last year, still here. Yeah, it's
Wow.
amazing.
I wish
It's
we could
amazing.
do butternut squash. My son has that allergy to it, but I mean, I guess Theron and I could have it. So not sure.
Barbara Mowat says, this is going to be my first time to save seeds. Do I wait till they dry out, then put the seeds in a cool area? There's different ways of, depending on what seed it is, and different styles. For myself, I'm simple, old school. So it's like, when we're doing zucchini, I'm going to cut the zucchini and I'm going to grab, a few of the seeds, rinse them off, and go stick them on a plate, and tell myself that I'll remember that those are the zucchini seeds. And that's what I do. Or sometimes I put them on on a paper towel and I write zucchini, so that I know that those are the zucchini seeds, so that when I bring in the pumpkin seeds and the other squash seeds, that I will know the difference between them all. That's what I do. But I know my friend Shane, when he does tomatoes, he does a fermenting style where he puts the tomato seeds in the water and then changes the water every day. And I can't remember if it's the ones that are floating are good, or the ones that sink are good. I don't remember.
The floating ones are bad. Ones that
Okay.
sink are good. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure
thank you.
is the correct
I
answer.
that
double
does
check.
sound, yeah.
double check on that.
And so then so whatever that does, it really brings in the health of the seeds, and he does that right away, and then dries them on the paper towel or on something, and then bags them up. So
cool. Yeah, that mine's dried on the tree. I have the moringa seeds, and the pods will actually start to dry on the tree, and you try to get them before. I try to get them before they hit the ground, because I don't want the bugs inside of them.
Right.
But
so Serena says the vine is sticking out of the top about 2 feet. No watermelon yet. So then you're totally fine. But you might want to help trellis it. If it's up by a couple feet there, you might want to start bringing it back down, because it's like it's going to keep looking for what else can we climb on.
Right.
So
yeah, the Planner's Garden TV as on his channel is showing how you can like train your vines, and he just uses like a stick because his are on the ground, but you just want to train it, like Maureen was saying. You want to guide the vine where you want it. If you have enough space on there to like shift it over and let it go back over the other way, it's up to you. But
yeah, Serena also says, if the last frost date is November 1st, when should indeterminate tomato plants be topped off to let tomatoes ripen?
wow.
Well, the thing is you don't want your tomatoes outside to hit a frost. One really good thing is that as soon as your tomatoes start to blush, if they're a good size, pick it and put it in a paper bag. I just watched, I usually just put mine actually even on a window, but growing out the box, he puts his in, a little paper lunch bag.
Yep. You put an
because
apple
of
in the bag. You could do
whatever the gases that they give
Mhm.
off, being
Right.
in the bag, that's going to concentrate it, and you're going to see that
Mhm.
tomato ripen fairly quickly, as opposed to I just stick in front.
Right.
You don't have to wait for your tomatoes to ripen on the vine. You know,
Which is
that's
awesome.
according to Broke Farmer. It's like I've
Yeah.
never done a taste test to go. And the
Yeah.
thing is that right now we're
Sorry, guys.
there's also a lot of wildlife in my yard,
Yes.
and so then they're chewing on, they're eating my apples, they ate the the fig, the peach,
Shame on them.
yes,
Shame.
cucumber.
For shame.
So the thing is that once I have shame them more, Carol, shame them so
Shame.
much that they
Shame
just
them.
stay away.
Shame them with a little lead poisoning. Shame them.
And so I've had it where it's like I'm seeing a tomato blush and it's starting to
Right.
get great, and I'm thinking I'm going to pick it, and then I go to pick it and I turn around and it's all half eaten, and so so this year with our paste tomatoes out there, I am going to pick them.
What a great tip. That's a great
Mhm.
tip, Crooked Peach. Yeah, on parchment.
Ooh,
So it doesn't stick. I like
yeah,
that. Thank
yeah.
you. Like
But if
it.
it does, if you are still using paper towel and is stuck, you can just
Lick
rip
it.
the piece of paper towel and just stick all of it.
Yeah, you
Paper
can.
towel can go
Yep,
into your
that's
soil,
true. That's very
but I
true.
like the idea of parchment paper because
Oh,
yes,
I think we understood it kinda as the first frost date. That like, she was
yes,
just
floaters
correcting.
bad, sinkers good. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you for the confirmation.
Yeah, and I'm sure she's going to tell me about the other things that I've been blathering along on. I wasn't even looking at.
She was
I'm
just
just gonna.
correcting the first frost date. Did you see that with Serena?
I did. I did.
Okay, okay.
I am now dehydrating everything: greens, kale, collards, moringa, aloe, elderberry, fruits,
Yay.
peach, pineapple, goji berry. Dehydrate takes up less space. Yes, it does.
Yes,
That's
I do
correct.
that too, especially with
Mhm.
the moringa. I like to turn it into a powder, and I love, the same thing for the chaya. I'll bake it, in the oven even. I don't have a dehydrator right now. It's
Mhm. I
just
know that you
fine.
said already.
Yeah, that was a great idea. I like the idea though for the goji berry. I actually for my bananas, I freeze mine. So I pop them out and I'll use them for in like my son's oatmeal, or if I make some buckwheat like porridge, I'll put a banana in there and then I'll sprinkle cinnamon in there and cook it all together. So
Right.
it really gives it a sweetness
Right.
without using sugar.
But LGG was also saying that their freezers were full. So
Oh, I
that's
missed that one. I'm so sorry, LGG. I
oh
got
yeah, no,
seed
no, it was way it was like
I got
yesterday. It
I
was
got
way
seed drunk.
yesterday.
I'm seed drunk. I'm so seed drunk.
You
Oh my
s-
god. Oh, seed drunk.
uh
I'm
yeah.
gonna rabbit me. Oh, naughty rabbit.
Yeah.
I have a couple. They come in. It's like the male comes in and checks it out, and then once he starts to relax, it seems like the female will come in. And I
Mm.
caught them both, and, like, I haven't seen them since I caught them because I shamed them. I shamed them for coming into my yard. Like,
Shame, for shame.
you were
You can
probably
make
the ones
squash
that"
flour, potato flour, smoothie
Yep,
flour. There's so many options. Yeah, I'm gonna do
right.
that with my zucchinis, because the
Mhm,
zucchinis from the farm is off the charts. I
right.
celebrated National Leave a Zucchini on Your Friend's Doorstep yesterday by putting them out to 5 different people. Mhm.
Right. You did a great job with that too. That was the cutest short
Thanks.
ever. I loved it.
Thanks.
Absolutely loved
Thanks.
it. The way you shot it and everything.
Yeah, it
Oh,
worked out
Gigi,
okay.
somehow I'm not subscribed to you, girl. I don't know what happened there, but I am now, and I will go over and make it stick. No.
Do
Oh,
tomato seeds need fermentation to separate seeds from pulp? It's a good way if you want to not. You don't need to ferment them, but you can put them in water. Cricket
yeah.
Peach. I've planted paper towels. Yes, you do.
Yep, you
Yeah, we
can
all
for
do.
sure.
We it's like, "Nah, I can't get it off. It's going in." Phoenix is attacking me with kitty snuggles.
Right.
Oh, Crooked Peach got a dehydrator at Goodwill for $10.
I did too, Crooked Peach, and then it ended up that somebody was using it to dry their Jolly Jolly, so it was all gummed up.
Oh,
The fan inside was gummed up with the Jolly Jolly oil.
yeah. Thanks, Bayou. I appreciate that. I did a few T-shirts that say, "What are you doing today, Maureen?"
I
So I
love
do
it
have a
too.
few of those. Yeah.
I love it too. I
Except
love
for
my
if a stranger's wearing it, it's like, well, who the heck is Maureen?
Oh, thanks, Tuck.
Oops,
Appreciate it. Hey,
sorry.
hey, lady. Hey. No,
Sorry.
no, thank you for keeping it going while I was seed drunk. I appreciate
Uh-huh.
that. Have a good night, Tuck.
And
Awesome.
LGG, I dehydrate.
I saw that. I got we're
And
having a clicking
stop
issue.
killing it. Stop
We're
killing
having
it.
a clicking fight.
I'm
Clicking
putting my
fight.
hand up. I dehydrate
Okay.
bananas for snacks for my grandboys while driving. Ah, nice. Okay,
Very
you're
nice.
back. So
Okay.
my hands are up, my hands are off. Go.
No,
Go.
okay. You can't grow potatoes and onions together because the onions will get in the potatoes' eyes and make them cry.
That's
Oh.
good.
I heard
That's
that you're
good.
not supposed to store them near each other because it will actually do that with the potatoes, not make them cry, but I heard it can make them eye up faster. I don't know if there's truth in that or not.
That's terrible, Brenda.
Try
Oh,
dehydrating zucchini and making flour. I dehydrated around 40?
I got a
No,
quart jar of flour.
that's
Okay, well, here
awful.
I've got all this grandiose idea. We're gonna make flour from all those big giant zucchinis that are too big. Guess
40.
you're not, Maureen.
I know this isn't your time of day. Usually you're in bed. Thanks for popping in on your pun
Yeah,
break,
she had to
Crooked
yeah, she had to
Beach.
go to the loo.
I saw. I saw.
Yeah.
I've done that before. I've
Thanks
been
for coming in.
appreciate it.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think I've got some to look into. I guess I don't have that other seed that I thought I had. I thought I bought Seminoles, but I think it was just the landrace pumpkin or something I got instead from DTG's kids.
Mm.
Oh well. Yeah, I know. I'm like
Mm.
a fangirly. Good they always keep an eye peeled. That's so
Keep an
true.
eye peeled.
Night Cricket Beach.
Good night. Good
Okay.
night.
But yeah, that I was just wondering that, like when people get ready to plant, because I don't know, my mine is a hot mess right now. So yeah, I just want somebody to come over and do it for me. Just say, Carol, try this. Get these together. Here's some seeds. Try these. These should work. Night
Mhm.
Cricket Beach. Local.
LGG, love going to farms to pick blueberries, apples, peaches. Can't wait. Pumpkin season is almost here. Bite your
Yeah.
tongue. Bite your tongue and sit down right now. Don't you say the pumpkin season's almost here.
Yeah, pumpkin spice. It's so nice.
Oh, I don't care about all that, but don't tell me that we're ending our season.
I
No,
know.
no, no,
I
no,
should
no, 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 no.
I do remember this one. That is a little that's funny. I do
Mm-hmm.
remember that. They do talk, and I thought it was because they talk like, the musical fruit. That's really awesome. I don't really have that many farms. We have one, but I mean, they're using chemicals on their produce and stuff, the one that we have. So, I wanna buy local, but I also don't wanna buy too pesticide laden stuff either, so
No,
it's a struggle.
no.
We're not Florida used to be full of farms. It's all, HOAs now. They've gone and sold their properties and put up
Mm-hmm.
HOAs instead. But it's a nice they do things for the fall season and for different things, and, it's really nice out there. It's called Bednar's. It's a nice farm where they have family events and things like that, and they used to even do a tour. I don't know if they still do that, where they take you in a truck and you can see what's growing,
Mm.
like the crops and stuff.
So there's no farmers markets types of things
There
where
are farmers markets, but those are, like, early in the morning, and before my schedule shifted, I didn't know that life. So and now, like, on the weekends when I could go, I'm exhausted and want to sleep in.
Mhm.
So, yeah, they do have farmers markets. But they had that whole controversy too with the farmers markets where they weren't bringing in what they grew. They were buying it and bringing it in, and it was pesticide laden. Aren't you going to read that last joke? I
She
did.
did.
I
She did.
did. Why should
Yeah.
you be very discreet in the garden? Because corn has ears, potatoes have eyes, and beans talk. Yes, Serena, I remembered it from last time you told it to me. Yes, I said it was a good joke and that I didn't get it at first because I thought the beans were talking because they are,
Tootie.
a musical fruit. Make you toot.
Tootie. Tootie.
No GMO or pesticide. I do things with my grandboys, so avoiding those things. Good for you. Yeah, I
Yes.
think I saw one of those grandboys on your page, and he was really, really cute. One of those grandbabies. I definitely miss Malachi being more baby size sometimes. Making him, taking him places. It's nice to have him a little bit more independent, of course, but just where they were pocket size and you could wear them out. Put them in the pocket. Just put them in the pocket. Let's go. You wear them like a little front pack or yeah, I miss that. I miss that for sure. And I don't know. Went by too fast. I can't believe he turned 10.
Yeah, I can't believe that all my kids are in their mid-30s except for one. One turns 30 in a few months.
Yeah, you look
The youngest. And it's like, what? How have I had these people for 30 years of my life?
I know, right? It goes by so fast. To use kale and clay. I have it. I haven't. We were talking about the sprayer last time, like getting with growing out of the box on and he was saying you can get sprayers that have different nozzles to spray out the kale and clay.
I don't know what kale and clay is. So.
It's the white clay. They use it in masks sometimes to pull out impurities of the skin. It's also used to spray on fruits to keep pests off fruits. And veggies, I guess, too, but it's known for fruits. Hey, Anne, welcome in.
Oh, you bless your little heart. Right? Bless your heart. Mama is old. Mama's inching her way very quickly to her 60s. Woo!
Unbelievable. Welcome in, Anne. Welcome in. My youngest is 35. My oldest is 44. Wow, you look too young to have a 44-year-old, ma'am. You do too. Wow, yeah. It goes by too darn fast. Yeah. I want snackies now. That's not good.
No.
It's so bad.
No, we don't.
I should just go and make the beef stew for tomorrow. Can you imagine my husband like 3 a.m. and I'm out there in the kitchen just making it ahead of time so it's done, and maybe I might eat some too, but just go back to bed. Let's go back to bed.
That's hilarious. Just making some stew. Yeah. I feel like stew.
Yeah, I've seen like in other countries some use it too, but they like really use it. It looks like they dip it. It's so like on there. So they must do multiple coatings. Aw. I'm right there beside you, Maureen, growing wiser as we go. Yep, not older. Okay. Yes, I'm very familiar, Serena. My daughter has that. But she's it mostly like recovered. But yeah, she has it. We went through speech therapy and the different therapies, and I homeschooled her. Because like school was just too much stress for her, regular school. Yeah, she does have amazing skin, doesn't she? It's just glowing right now.
Well, I do have a filter on, just so you know. It's not necessary in nature now.
Really? So
it's not necessarily natural. I can't see time anymore.
That seed drunkenness is kind of.
I'm getting the seed.
Yes, I'm totally feeling it.
I do have fairly good skin, but yes, there is a filter on that does. I think it's added a bit of blush to me.
Yeah,
I didn't ask it to make me look really fantastic. Oh, here, let me just really touch up my appearance. See if it does
touch up the appearance. Like I have that on too. So. But shadows, it takes
but yeah, you've got
shadows
the dark. Yeah, you've got the darker.
Wait
Oh.
a minute. Hold on. Let me go.
Here, let
Yeah,
me just take
we'll
out.
take it up to the I'm gonna take it up to the
I'm gonna
top.
say touch up my. I'm gonna say no touch up. Here is me natural.
Yeah, I'm not showing that. I'm not going that far. Yeah, this is very strong. I become pixelated, and then strong, still pixelated and a little blurry, moderate, and then I just
I
have the subtle on. I guess it's just the shadows there. There's very subtle
Yeah, but
to
yours, because you've got a pink glow on you,
yeah,
we just see the pink glow.
yeah.
We don't see the detail.
And there's me. That's it. I took it off.
You need to put your bright light on.
Yeah, I don't like it. It hurts my eyes. And I don't feel well. It like can set off a migraine. Oh, filtered on your hands also, she says, because those are looking good.
Well, except for, look at this wonderful nail
Oh,
polish job.
the manicure. Like, who at Gardner can keep a manicure though? Like, unless it's that gel stuff, and then that rips up your beds, like your nail
Yeah.
beds.
Yeah. Well, this was just because I was performing and I
Oh,
don't have any stuff to take it off. So then it's just like get into the garden and eventually it'll be gone. But then, next month when I have to do another show, then it's like, okay, paint the nails, hide the dirt, hide the dirt.
totally get that. I just do the press-ons, but then
Mm,
same thing. It's hard to get them off.
mhm. Oh,
Oh,
thank you,
thank you.
Storms.
Thank you, Storms. Oh, I wish, Anne. I know that's an expensive fix. What else do
What do
you
you use
use?
rosemary besides your hair and chicken?
I don't know. I use it actually, I use it in this. I put rosemary and lemongrass together, and I love that together and
Mm-hmm.
let it go. Oh, thank you, LGG. That was sweet of
Mm-hmm.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't look old either.
thank you. I appreciate that. I don't like in the Florida sun though, driving in the car and those mornings taking hand out, I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. Like can't be shooting no video right now. I
No.
have no eyebrows. That's the biggest thing about getting older. It's like, where did my
Where's the
eyebrows?
eyebrow?
Where are my eyebrows? Why do they have to go like light? Why then they
Mm-hmm.
just yeah. Like
Yeah.
really, what's that with
Yeah.
the facial hair having to turn light first? Like I
Yes.
don't mind except for poor women who like this doesn't or this doesn't. I've seen women that like as they get older, they get the androgen stuff going on because of the hormones changing. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, no, this area can't, but your eyebrows can. Like that, come on. That's
Mm-hmm.
not
Mm-hmm.
fair.
Yeah.
This world can be so mean.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Top of the head, hair starts thinning, and you're like, really? So you couldn't just, thin, the facial thin, under the arms and things like that. Mm-mm. So yeah, with rosemary, like you can cook it with pork as well. I think you can cook it with any meat, really. Just watch,
Yay.
that you don't put too much in. So
Oh, okay. Oklahoma. Okay, that's awesome. Well, I hope you don't get anything else with the rain because, yep,
Oklahoma.
that's what I was thinking of was the wind that comes sweeping down the plain. Man,
Yeah.
women have imperfect nails sometimes. Some videos I do hate looking at. My nails never nail when I did video. I think the same thing. Maureen and I have talked about that. Like even holding things, yeah, like trying to like when we notice we've got the dirt still there and we're
Mm-hmm.
maybe doing a cooking video and it's like I've washed my hands but I still see the dark line that
Dark.
maybe I didn't get and it's like oh okay let's angle it
And then you're like, okay, here, look at this.
yes
It looks
look
great.
here yes let me just edit those fingernails out
Yeah, well, we came in and I did a big scrub down before we went and did the bread into the bannetons. And when I was out gardening, I was wearing gloves, like rubber gloves,
yes
actually, just to keep the nail beds clean because it's
right
it's
for your
a bread
bread
day.
yeah
I don't want to have any issues in that.
oh
So
no I agree yeah I'm not sure do we have anybody that was affected or impacted by Hurricane Debbie or any wildfires. My brother is out there with those wildfires. I actually need to check on him, which it's funny because he's always talking to me about these hurricanes. And I'm like, you have fires and the earth can open up out there in California and just swallow you. So yeah, so don't even go there.
That's good. Yeah, I don't. Oh, it wasn't last Sunday, right? Or it wasn't last weekend.
Which one it was?
No, I went to church last Sunday, so it wasn't last Sunday. Yeah, I did a performance. I don't even know what month we are. Oh, we're August. So I think I did it at the end of July. It was like,
I think so.
It was like on the 27th or whatever. I was over on the mainland, in like it's in, suburb of Vancouver. So it's not Vancouver, but it was Fort Langley. Anyway.
Oh yeah, I dated somebody, Duncan, when I was in college, and because I would work alongside my dad, the guy had such smooth hands, it actually was like a turnoff, but I didn't realize that can mean too that he has money. Nobody clued me in. So I was like, ew, why are my hands more callous than yours, dude? Like that's what my little brain was thinking. Oh, that's terrible, LGG. Oh, wow.
That's terrible. Oh, I'm a jazz and blues singer.
She's a very good one. You should check out her CD.
Thank you. Yeah, I do have a music channel called Maureen Washington Music. And
and her Harvest Moon CD is awesome. It's awesome. I'm listening to it. It's very moving. You definitely feel the music with Maureen when she sings.
Well, I'm better to see live.
Yeah. And she can belt some stuff. Yes, you're better to see live, but most people are not going to get to in America unless you come down here, young lady.
It's true. Yeah. But I'll be on. We will be online, but at Herman's Jazz Club, it'll be broadcast online at the same time. September 13th, which happens to be the day that my husband passed away. Who books a show on that day?
Oh,
Maureen does. But
mama,
it'll be okay.
Oh, baby bear
there's a music video. Fun.
Okay. Oh, did he? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna hop over there maybe after this if anybody's still awake. Go and see. Thank you. Thanks, Barry. Yes, have a good look. And she's got some of the songs on. You have them on like all the things, so they can.
I have the whole Harvest Moon album is on my channel. Like you can listen to the whole thing.
Yeah.
There.
Right, me too. That's right. I wasn't thinking how good her live videos. I'm such a fool. Follow along, Carol, tonight. Follow along.
But it's like live is different than even live online because you're not necessarily getting the same audio as the other one.
Cool. So. I just hope it doesn't get you hidden now. Like, do we have to put now, because it says that it has that button you click yes or no about AI, and I think it even includes music in the fine print. So do we have to click yes instead of no?
Thank you, Bayou. I appreciate that.
So sweet. I'm glad. I hope it works well for you. It was fun, and that really came from Maureen, not me. That came from her. She found Udio.
Udio. Yes.
In your chat. Barry,
yeah. Oh, Barry did it. Serena, just right 2 above you. That is my music channel.
Yeah.
You can see me there. Yeah. But yeah, if you just join or go and look at the channel. It's not one I've been promoting. When I was trying to build my music YouTube channel. I was trying to build it up, but had no idea all the ins and outs, intricacies. I was just trying to, get it to go somewhere. And so it's not something that I focus in on. I do upload, like after a live stream, they'll give me the footage and I'll get to put it up on my channel. But
Right.
yeah.
We can
So did
reuse
I get
the
Maureen
song.
Washington music? You want to type in Maureen Washington music for sure. I don't know if you got it.
Let me see. I don't know
Oh,
if I
you're
have
on my. Are you on my channel? No, you're not
I
on
was
my
just
channel.
over
You're on.
here on mine.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I see that.
That's LGG who I invited like to help her out with the settings that right now my brain is just going to sleep on me about everything. But the little bits like that we each know can help her out with StreamYard.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because we were talking about doing those settings with certain words when Tampa was having that problem.
Right. I don't think I've put any of those words on.
Yeah, you got to put those words.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Barry. It's not
not
the Maureen Washington show. Come on. Come on.
No, I don't want to leave any site. Cancel that. I don't know what I clicked on, but it was going to make me leave. That's not good. Oh, also, I don't think I thought I plugged in.
Hey, Chang.
Oh, that's one right there.
Uh-huh.
Bye, Chang. Get out of here.
Yes, I know.
Wow, that was really odd. He's been waiting in the wings all this time. They have been just about because it went down.
Lyrics on the screen as you sing, since captions aren't not always available on live streams. Oh,
yeah, no, they're not. I know. I hate that. I like to see the words too, Serena.
I don't know if I've got them captions. Yeah. Well, not on the ones that are just like it's not a live video. It's just an upload from the album. I don't, that would be something I'd need to work on to see if I have
right
uploaded the transcript and have it in there.
Right. I don't know how you do that.
No. Oh, no. Ba-da-da-da-da. No. Ba-da-da-da-da. No. Yes. That is one. That's actually a song that was written by the guitar player and myself.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Give it up. Yeah. It's about abusive relationship that you say, I am not taking your stuff no more.
It's funny because it timed in perfectly with the troll. That's why I was like,
no, not you, Chang, not you. I did change mine on mine too.
Yeah, isn't her voice stunning?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say.
Very gifted, my friend.
Yeah.
I'll be listening to you in the car and I'll be like, this is my friend. I'll say it to Hannah. I'll be like, that's my friend.
She goes, yeah, ma.
I know, Mom.
Yeah.
I know, Mom. You've told me already.
Yeah. Yeah, but you have to remember, I'm just me.
Yeah.
So it's like you can say, oh, it's my friend. It's like, it's just me. I'm like, it's just me. Even the girl that sits in the dirt.
You need to go to bed, Mr. Troll. Goodbye.
Oh, my shalong now.
Yeah, my shalong. My shalong. Yeah.
My Sharona.
Go wash it with the rest of your body and get to bed. Go take a shower and get to bed. There you go.
Oh, it's going to try again. Might try again.
Sure. Why couldn't the performing pony sing? It was a little horse. Yeah, he's got like 7 of them. And Barry, one I cannot see, I think. So I've dealt with either him or if he's got a friend. Yeah, you should switch subscribers only mode. Yeah, I should, but it's kind of fun banning them too, Baby Bear, because then they can't. Those channels can't come back in. I've got enough. I have enough wrenches. You're even one, Baby Bear.
Everybody's gonna wrench.
It's just when you ban them from here, it completely wipes them out of the chat, and that's what I love. It's like, bye. The what do you call a sick vegetable? A horseradish. Very good. Oh, domestic violence. Oh, right.
Do that from
Sure
there.
does. It says I'm a domestic violence survivor, so that
Mhm.
sound is appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they shouldn't. At least, yeah, not when I've got my dong banned from my channel. Yeah, dude, these names, come on, be a little more original. Come on.
Mhm.
So offensive. They're the same ones that came in for Tampa's.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. And like they're kids probably who need to go to bed. That's what they are.
Oh, why couldn't the performing pony sing? It
I
was a little hoarse. Did
Yeah, I read that earlier, but you
Okay,
were
I missed it.
it's okay.
I woulda where was I all of a sudden?
I don't know, you were in that place that my brain goes to, I think. It's just they take vacations. Yeah, my
Mm.
numbers are growing up, so I don't yeah, I'm not sure if what is the drummer's favorite vegetable? A beet.
Boots,
Give me a
cats,
beet.
boots, cats, boots, cats,
Wow.
boots, cats,
Guys
boots,
are
cats,
really
boots,
bored.
cats.
They're removed from the chat. Wow, sorry, Mr. Trolls. I was trying to figure out why YT. Oh, weird. I've had that happen before. If it's like even 2 seconds over that 1 minute, it goes right into your videos.
Mm.
It's crazy. I wish they would lengthen that. Um, it's kind of in the description. We're pretty much gardeners, farmers, you know,
Oh.
homesteaders.
Mhm.
Oh, that was sweet, LGG.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm dying. I've got you open.
Maybe you should go
Over.
into subscriber mode only.
Yep, I'm about
Like
ready to go.
I did change mine just recently
Well,
too.
this one is a real channel. The universe. Thank you. Welcome in the Universe Galaxy NBA. You're
Oh, that is a real
following.
channel?
Yes, yes. You're following a big troll storm so far. Please forgive me for being rude. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming in. We were just actually talking about my friend Maureen, who's a wonderful jazz and blues musician. And she has CDs, and she also has another channel where you can check out her music. That's what we were talking about, like, right before you came in. But we were also discussing gardening and, topics
Mhm.
like that. What's the green? And sings Alice Parsley. Oh, no, over your sleeping husband. Yeah, cats, like, have no they have no space, like, thing. They just don't understand boundaries.
Mhm.
Awesome. Let's see. Wait, sleep that would be my husband. Yeah, it was a troll storm. No biggie. Welcome in. I know, I'm jealous too. I can't sleep through stuff like that. I definitely would wanna know. Oh my, wow. Gosh, you guys. It's I almost got you, Serena. Woo. What two garden vegetables fight crime? Beetman and radish. Very nice. They're the Avengers of the garden. All right, hold on. I think I've got enough of them banned. But it's the same person.
Mm.
That's why an aide must have went to sleep, which is okay because I can ban them from here. I just don't want to. Trying to think. Hold on. Give me a second to think.
Are you
Because I
still there,
actually,
Barry?
I don't know if he's off looking at that. He's trying to solve that upload problem. It's
Right.
not a
Let
big
me
deal, guys. I've done this for 5 years. I'm really okay. As long as it's not bothering you, I don't mind banning them. Whatever do they get
No.
out of it?
I'm just going to
They're very bored and they might live in their parents' basement. Hey, Gulf Coast Granny, you missed the troll
Hey, Gulf
storm,
Coast
lady.
Granny.
You missed it. Could have had some fun. But good to see
Oh, the
you.
two.
Hmm? Yeah. Can't expect much from someone.
Yeah,
who
it's
lives
you
in their
smacking them
past.
and Brenda smacking them.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Brenda. Appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't see the one that Brenda got.
Mm-hmm.
That must have been the one. Yeah, I see it now. She
Yeah.
got Chang before me. Thank you, Brenda. Because they just completely disappear when I get them.
Right. Yeah, I did put mine on to that they need to be a subscriber at least for
Okay.
5 minutes to my channel. I
Yes.
figured out my friend has told me how to do it, and I don't
Yeah.
always remember and I don't always do
Yeah, I
it,
did
but
it.
today I did it.
I do
So,
it, but I just didn't do it today, and they get whacked. That's what happens.
yeah.
They get whacked.
Whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole. What colors would you paint the sun and the wind? The sun, rose, and the wind, blue. Very nice. You're really good with those.
Amazing.
Like, yes, really great dad jokes. Can't expect much from someone who lives in their mother. Yep, exactly. Yep, pretty much. That's it. And thanks for the views. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. Exactly, Anne. Oh, well. Oh, wow. Let me get this one. Just boop. Bye.
Oh, I'm coming
Thank
over
you.
there because I have because I have so many tabs open up. I want to get one. I want to get one.
Yeah, I usually do the subscriber only Gulf Coast Granny, but I'm kind of having fun taking out my upsetment over the whole thing this morning. If if you go to my post page, you see vidIQ has a video where they show you how YouTube restricts videos and things of yours. And you can restrict them too by doing like 18 and over. But yeah, I was missing videos. I was missing shorts on the side where you turned that on compared to where it was
Mm,
turned off. So it made me kind of upset. So
mm.
yeah, they're getting a little bit of that. Gonna get you. What's the worst weather for rats and mice? Raining cats and dogs. That's right, it is. It's terrible.
Yeah, I just wish that I had some raining cats and dogs. I came up some
I need
I'm
some
gonna
of that.
ask you
Mhm.
hopefully I'll have it posted tomorrow. But Brenda, if you can look at my short because I found some new poops in like
Oh.
prominent poops in the playground. So they're not in the coop area, but it was a little cluster and it was like it's not they weren't as long as rat poop. And I've never seen rats where it's like here's a clump of it. And there was two little clumps of it. They are kind of shaped almost like the pit of a Kalamata olive.
Oh.
Not as big, but it was like that shape.
Oh, thank
And it was
you,
like,
Gold Coast Granny.
what the heck is in my yard? And is it something that's a predatory esque? So
Yeah. Tried to learn how stream works, and then I
oh.
went in again, so I still don't know how it works. You mean StreamYard? You go to StreamYard's website and you sign up, and then you have to set up a live. So the first thing is, which one did you go into, Anne? Because there's StreamYard is one. There's another one, Mox. I can't remember what it's called, Video Mox or something.
Mm,
Oh
I
no!
don't
How do you
know.
make a baby snake cry? Take away its
Way it's
rattle.
rattle. I'm gonna just slip out to the loo if that's okay.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, I missed that. That's right. Somebody had mentioned it and I missed it. And hey, oh, Maureen gets the high. It's my life, David Corey. It's my hers is tomorrow night, dude. Come on, David
You
Corey.
know, yours, but he's on mine.
I know, bugger, bugger.
Mm,
He's also he's also one of my mods, Mister
yes, he
Mod.
is.
They came
Yeah,
over
you need to
here.
get over there, David, and be. We need some extra
Oh, that's
whack-a-moles on Carol's. I'll be right back.
I'm good. I got it. Tampa was dealing with them too from the go potty. Tampa was doing it from up here too on the StreamYard panel. I know it's good to see David Core with the crop. I'm just teasing him. All the YouTube stuff after Sunday when I working. Wow. Be able to do stuff after Sunday when I am 12-hour shift. Wow. I am just, yeah, this is totally, it is overwhelming, like, because you're not just making videos, there's a lot more to it if you get into it. And I don't know. Should look at it. I was so shocked. Okay, I missed it. I've seen like some of your videos, but I'll go and look. Then if you got in, all you do is you bring up StreamYard again, and they should have you like there, like they should ask you to sign in, and you just re-sign in. If you forgot your sign in, then you might have to, get another password. But yeah, I get it. It was hard in the beginning too when I first. But I can't believe it would be hard for you, Anne. I mean, you're like really good with the AI and everything. Hey, GT Junior. It's much learning for the fact for me. Yeah, it's learn by doing. Exactly. Holy crud. You guys are going fast. Yeah, it was Chang. Yes, he was still being a pain. Do you know Chang? David Corey? Hey, good to see you, GT. I dropped the link, but they just I'm watching my numbers, and I think Chang's still here, or the Changs. Shirt embroidered with the message "Life began in the garden." I love that. I have that on. I have that on a little sign too. I love that one. Everybody. Yeah, he being perv with those names. Oh, you okay, GT? I hope you're all right. You're in my chat. It won't work in my chat. It only works in hers, and you have to go over to Divas to do the hashtag Diva. You have to download it. It's a website that I go to on my laptop, and I know now they did, I think, do the app. Before they didn't have that. All right, y'all, let me make sure. Yeah, he was being a bad guy in Tampa's, and Tampa was knocking him out. I did the same thing. I was doing the ban from stream. Just closed out all of my tabs. Oh no, I hate it when that happens. I'm trying to click on everybody's because we've got 2 rooms going. Y'all know Chang. We all know Chang. We all know Chang now. Yeah, Chang and his friends. The noodles. The little noodles that want to probably show their noodles to everybody. Yeah, I know how to do it. If you guys want me to do it, I'll do it. If it's bothering you, it's not bothering me. Comes in Tams. Yeah, I saw him in there. Yeah, you do it on the YouTube app. It's a setting on your YouTube app. I didn't realize you were asking me how to do it. I'm sorry, Ann. Thought you were asking me to do it. Hey, Gardening Warrior. Not like her. Everything's okay. Good. All right. Yeah, because just ban them. Or I've got enough wrenches in here that boom boom. That means everyone is related to. We all have the mitochondrial DNA of one female ancestor, and it's X1726 if you want to read it. That's cool. StreamYard runs better from a browser, and I use the browser on my phone if I have to use it when I'm at home. Yeah, they're changing some things with StreamYard, though. I noticed that when I went in, they wanted me to download their app. Let's see how it's been. Okay, Guardian Warrior. Thank you. Appreciate you in the background. I was wondering who was in the bushes. I know Official Jamie had been in the bushes.
GT Junior came in too.
He came in. Yep.
Any more
no more
whack-a-moles going on?
No.
Okay.
But David even said that. Chang, are you being naughty? Kind of thing. Gave him a little.
I'm having some liquid grapes in my Demon the Bird mug.
You're having a little half a communion there. Half a communion. It's okay. I just thought you guys meant me to do it, but Anne was trying to ask about that. Scriber only mode is in, your YouTube. page. You open up your YouTube page from the top of your StreamYard. You can see it. It'll give you the option. You'll see your little icon, and then you just go over the check mark, and it becomes an arrow, and you open it up. All right, what is that? What up, Barry? My plants are. Oh, that's the best line. My plants are up, David. LOL, I'm good. You. Hello, little one. I could quote Act 17:26. Budding doubt that anyone wants me to. No, go ahead. Go ahead and quote it.
I'd love to know what Acts 17:26 says.
Yes. So when are you?
We'll be on tomorrow night if you're speaking about us too. So we go to it'll be my live.
Yes.
Point the other way, Carol. I'm on the other side.
Oh, well,
No, yeah.
Where? This way?
With the ring. The one with the ring.
This
See,
way?
so yeah. So am
That's
I pointing?
So weird, because I'm pointing at you on my StreamYard, so I'm not looking at my YouTube right now. I'm looking at StreamYard, and I'm on this side of you on my StreamYard. I'm over here pointing at you.
Yeah.
The opposite on yours?
No.
Are you on YouTube?
What is this?
Are you
thing?
on StreamYard or YouTube?
I'm on StreamYard, but even when I'm looking at the
StreamYard it has me pointing not at you.
So I need to point this way at you.
Yeah.
Now I'm pointing at you.
And I'm pointing at you.
On
mine. That's so weird.
If I'm looking at us on StreamYard, you're on this side, I'm on this side. So on StreamYard looking at it, I'm like that.
I'm on this side and you're on that side. They flip you to really tick you off.
Oh. Aww.
Isn't that nice? I like playing Whack-A-Troll.
I know. I wanted to play Whack-A-Troll.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry.
I missed, but I had to use the loo, and then I had, thought, get a little bit of cold bacon, get a little bit of liquid grapes, and brush up my hair now that it's dry.
Go ahead.
So I did it all.
Good for you, girl. Okay, I'll get ready today and join tomorrow because I want to learn how it all. Okay. It's up to I don't know what Diva had planned. She's ready to join tomorrow if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm. Nope, I don't have much planned. Okay. I think I was gonna bring up that's not a stain, but this one is the SEO.
Okay.
Is trying to explain the SEO and not that you have to do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Dean Happy Rainbow Cherry Tomato.
Yeah, I harvested. Leah, let me read it because I harvested my first Dean Happy Rainbow Cherry Tomato today. It was orange. So they're all different colors, I guess. Would they come out?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like tie-dye,
yellow, orange, red.
Yeah, I have mirror my camera.
You can use mirror my camera to turn the camera in reverse.
Do you have mirror your camera on? I always click it.
So I think I do, which when I'm looking at what's going on in StreamYard, my t-shirt is backwards, but when I'm looking at it on YouTube, it is read properly. Okay. So this is backwards when I'm looking at it.
I don't have any writing, so you get what you get on YouTube, you guys. Sorry. I always put the mirror my.
I think I mirrored. You just understood liquid grapes.
I love you, Gigi. You're awesome. Tell you.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. Oh, thank you. Here's the quote. Acts 17:26. From one man God made every nation of men that they should inhabit the whole earth, and he determined the time set for them and the exact places where they should live. Yeah, I need to talk to him about this place where I'm living because it doesn't allow chickens. Am I not meant to have a chicken ever in my life? Oh, wonderful, Anne. Wow, 12 jars of plum. But from how many? I meant to get to you, not the night pot. Sorry about that. How many plums was that?
I've been hearing people's plum trees are just like chocked full this year. So
that is awesome.
Like it's like a bumper crop in the plum world.
For sure.
Sorry, I have to.
I'm going to turn on my. Yeah, I'm going to turn on my thing. Hold on. That's your page, so it won't work. All right, and you were asking, you go to your YouTube page. Thank you. You go into edit video, then it opens up your YouTube studio. You go down on the left side to customization, and it's the second thing where it says participant modes, and you can do subscribers and then decide when they can come in. You can even do a custom time, which you can decide if it's 1 minute or 1 year, 1 day. There we go. And then you save it. I'm sorry, I sound so like it's my school teacher voice. And then you go back out to your channel by clicking on your icon up in the right-hand corner after it's saved, and you go back into your live. Da, da, da. If anybody knows a shorter way, you can let Ann know. But
Gulf Coast Granny, I made my first ever Dole Whip today. It was
Ooh.
freaking fantastic. I've forgotten how much I love pineapple. What's a Dole Whip?
They serve them in Disney. It's like, is it like a sorbet or a smoothie? I've never had one because sometimes pineapple doesn't sit right with me. That makes everyone who works related to their bosses and or employees. Imagine using this to ask for a family member a pay raise or promotion. Right? Yeah, but then people could claim nepotism, and then you'd be like, but you're related too. So, and then like the boss would be like, don't tell them. Don't let them know that.
Oh, yay.
Wonderful, Barry. That's so cool. When I put garlic cloves in, I only grew like little garlic tops because it just wasn't the time. I just did it for fun. I put it in a pot of soil, but those were good. They were like a garlicky chive. They were yummy. I do want to do garlic, but I have to get the soft neck. Is what I've been told. Just one day. It's just not the season where I can have this amazing garden yet. I'll have it one day. Right now, my garden is a little boy named Malachi. Anyway, let me.
And you're helping him to grow,
Right.
to grow,
Trying for
grow,
sure.
to grow.
Coffee, and now I can paste because they're not coming until tomorrow. They've been kicked. Unless they subscribe to me, then thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm losing signal. What the heck is going on with it's saying my battery is low. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, good night,
Duncan.
Night, Duncan.
Thanks for coming in and giving us some great info. We're all going to come and tour your place so we can learn from you.
I know, right?
Yes, like thick sherbet smoothie. Frozen pineapple chunks. You can add mango too. Condensed milk, vanilla, a little salt, blend. That's all there is to it. That is just so fantastic.
It does. Yeah.
I just want that.
There's a line. There's a line.
Good night and God bless y'all.
Night. God bless.
And God bless all y'all. All y'all.
All y'all. That's right. That's how you're supposed to say it.
Yeah.
Like
Long Island cheese pumpkin.
Wow.
Vines have buds, but I think they're all male. Should I pinch off to encourage female flowers? I think you should pinch off some, but that, Duncan, if you're still here, that would be a good question for you. Because I think I've just recently heard that. I wouldn't get rid of all of them.
That's the one like last time, Serena, where you were asking, like, have you tried the pollen saving in case it pops a female right after you do it?
I just would leave an extra male or two, a younger male.
There he is. That's who I put it down for. There he is.
Welcome.
That's my GT.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Yeah, good. How you doing? My cousin.
I was doing all right until my wife called me.
Oh, no. What happened? Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. She made a boo-boo. And it's going to cost her. Yeah, it's going to cost her.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she got a little side gig. She do pretty good. And them people call her and she she told them everything.
She lost her
Oh my
side
goodness.
gig. Oh no.
No,
She
she lost the money.
what?
Yeah, she lost the money. Yeah, she just wasn't thinking. She wasn't thinking. So
Oh
she
no.
telling me the story, and I'm like, "Did you give the information, or they volunteered the information?"
Oh
I
no.
said, "Because it
What's
sounds like you gave them the information. If you gave them the information, then that means I think you need to call me back." She's like, "Huh?" I was like, "Listen to me correct. Listen to me closely. Did they give you the information?"
or did you give
Then I'm gonna
them
call
the
you back.
yeah,
She gave
because
me.
that's fishing. Oh, something's going on with your mic or sounds like a plane, maybe.
It just got windy.
Okay.
Yep.
So
No, you're good
so
now.
I had to
You're good
call,
now.
and then they
That
had
sounds so
access to our
beautiful.
email. So it's just been
Oh gosh,
yeah.
what a mess. I'm so sorry. It was a fishing.
Yes,
Oh,
that's exactly what it was. And yeah, she was really, but I that was part of my dating thing, is to see how a person responds when money is involved.
right.
So I knew how she would respond, because I this is part of, I wanted to see how she responded. So before we got married, it
Mm.
happened. So she's okay.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm
I'm
just
so
glad.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told her, I said, you should be lucky that you should be you are fortunate that this was not your only income. Because if it
Right.
was, then you would be looking very, very sad. But you have a
Right.
full-time job, it pays good. It's just that your
Hmm.
side hustle, and she had, it's, yeah,
So
So,
they got that account, but not your other accounts. You were able to lock your other accounts down, pretty much.
well, oh, I believe in having your own account,
Yes.
wife and husband, and then having a
right,
joint account.
right,
Yes. Yeah.
That's
right.
the way. That's just how I operate in my
Right.
household. So,
Yeah.
um, with that being said, they was able.
I got it.
She has a separate account for that
That's what I was
specific
thinking.
Very smart.
specific hustle, and
Right.
Hmm.
they took a nice chunk of change, and then
Oh, I'm
she was
sorry.
still able to see stuff to where they went and got. She said, "Oh no, they sent it to the checking account," and I said, and she said that it's called Green Dot something. I was like, "No, that's that's a credit card. That's the one that you get from Wally World." She was like, "What?" I was like,
Mm.
"Yes, that's not connection. They're not connecting anything." I was like, "No," and I'm telling her to backfeed everything, and yeah, it's
Right.
just been a mess. And
Oh, what a
and then
mess.
But
and then I'm
usually,
But
at
it has
work.
insurance on it, though, right? The
yeah, I was
account
gonna say,
have insurance on it to where she could say she's
That's
been
what I
saving.
asked her. I said, "Is it federally backed?" And
Yeah.
she was so distraught that she didn't know. So
Yeah.
yeah, she was a mess for a second, but I knew how to, this is part of my job. Part of my job is to coach you through things so that you can see that there's a brighter day. So
Right.
yep.
she's a lot better than she was when she called. And then I'm
Aw.
sitting at work and she's crying, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And
So
yeah, and then I
basically,
had to tell my,
she got scammed, right?
She got fished.
oh,
Yeah,
she got
fished.
scammed big time.
Yeah.
Yes. And
So
they
she
and they
might be able to.
fished.
Yeah.
Wow. So she might be able to call the bank tomorrow and speak to them.
The
And
bank,
if she's
Well,
sorry.
the bank. No, go ahead,
the bank.
JT.
The
You're
bank is closed on Saturday and Sunday. Like, what?
how do they not have an
No.
800 number for scammers?
Exactly
Like,
what I said.
what
I'm like,
the?
and this hasn't happened. This isn't like the first case of this. This has
No.
happened. Like when she
Right.
told me, I went and researched, and I did, yeah, man, this was
Yeah. I was gonna get to
I
those. I
mean,
didn't get to read Serena's yet. Serena doesn't.
Mhm.
I don't know if she caught on to what's happening. Serena, somebody got GT's wife's money out of her account
Yeah.
by uh fooling her that they were somebody they weren't. So
yeah.
yeah. I just went through that. I've read that watering, and if you know this, I've never heard this before. I've read that watering with colloidal silver can feminize the plants. So then, since I have 3 pumpkin vines, maybe I should do that with 1 or 2 of them. I've never heard
Yeah.
that one. So anybody
I've
else?
never heard
That's a
that.
different.
Huh?
I've dealt with different types of crops.
You're the
And
person.
that was some literature that I wrote. This was like I didn't even have a kid then. Ooh, this like 20 years ago, something like that. I remember colloidal silver being that can
A
turn up.
solution.
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay, Serena. Yes, GT says I can possibly do that for you. It should work.
yes, it
Uh,
can. Just do
we have
more research and you'll see. Yeah.
we have so many stinking accounts. I have a hard time staying on top of them sometimes. But anytime I get a phone calls or texts about accounts, I hang up and call my bank. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Some
first thing you
people
should do.
just, they get busy and you're just not thinking in that moment of
Yeah.
this is a scam. They do know the
Yeah.
routine and they know how to fool people.
Yeah, they do. They do. And it's funny because it's like,
Powerful.
for some reason, it's like with our CRA, that's our Canadian Revenue Agency. So that's where we do our taxes and stuff with. And you know, and it's like I had just done something with the CRA, and then like 3-4 days later, I get a phone call saying they're from the CRA. And so we need your social insurance number, we need your address. And it was like, and so I started giving some information, and then I stopped because it was 6 o'clock in the morning, and I went, no, I'm going to have to get back to you. And they hung up.
Good for you. Thank God. All of a sudden you did stop. How do you get the water into a watermelon? You plant it in the spring. Cute. Well, yeah, that's what I heard, LGG. I haven't watched it yet. Have you watched The Beekeeper yet?
I haven't watched it yet. No.
Day3 has been saying The Beekeeper's about that a little bit. He befriends like his neighbor who is an older woman and adores and loves her, and somebody scams her so badly, like takes everything basically that she has left, and she offs herself because she feels like there's no other way. Well, her best friend, who was her neighbor, happens to be Jason Statham, the one who did like all the Transporter movies.
Yeah.
And he goes and finds the scammers. So Jason, that might be a nice date night for you and your wife after this. Yes.
I don't know.
That's what happened.
My wife got scammed.
Yeah.
Serena.
Yeah.
The way I deal with the bank is every once in a while they'll call me and they'll try to receive payment over the phone. I said, no, I'm gonna come in. I said, nope. And my wife's seen me do that. And when we order certain things, I tell her I'm not doing it. I said, I don't know what I'm doing on here, so I don't do it. So a lot of things I don't do because I'm sketchy about people. I know people, they feel like that's their only option is to scam. So I don't want to deal with that part.
Good. Yeah, that's what I do, Ann. I block them. I have like a report and or spam. I think it's a scammer. It's not a scammer. It's like spam and report or something on mine. With T-Mobile. Yeah. The scammer almost got me once because he woke me up from a nap. Yep. I talked to him for about 3 minutes before it dawned on me that what he was doing. My brain cannot process anything. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Like she just wasn't processing it at that moment. He caught her at a good time. And for him, not for her and not for GT.
No.
And they did it so meticulously that they waited till it was almost time for the bank to close. And then they revert. They did this before. They actually went and got the green card so that there's no attachment, and the green card doesn't actually show like location. So there's a lot of details that I told her. I said they know what they're doing. They know what they were doing.
Yeah, I just watched a guy on the Clock channel, and he says I never buy a phone, brand new. I always buy them through Facebook Marketplace. And he said, so I got this deal, and the guy, brought the price down a bit. And he said, yeah. And then he said, I went and looked at the thing, and it was supposed to be an iPhone 13. He said, I opened it up. I looked at the thing. It said iPhone 13. It said 64 gigs, had the 3 cameras on the back, brought it home, hooked it up into his camera. It was iPhone like 10. And it was like
Ooh.
he shows on the thing. He goes, it said iPhone 13 on the thing. And he said,
Wow.
I
How did
totally
they
got
pull that?
scammed.
Wow. How'd they pull that off? Wow.
Yeah, he goes, man, they're getting good. And he said, iPhone, you
Yeah.
guys need to do something. You need to do something about this so that people don't get scammed.
Right. It is LGG. It's painful, but it's also aggravating, and you want to go kick somebody's butt.
You
Yeah,
want to
and
Jason
we
Statham
had
on them.
and see, I'm not because they had access to her email too. I asked her a
Mm,
question and she told me
gosh.
no. And then with further conversation, I'm like, girl. And so I didn't know what to I knew what to do, but I wanted to make sure that I was, going about it the right steps. So we had to call my dad,
Right.
and she was feeling some kind of way because when she told the story, he was like, "So you just gayed him?" And she said,
It's like,
"I know it was just so stupid, and I don't like that word. That word just bothers
Yeah.
me." So I stopped her right in her tracks. I was like, "No, you just."
Right.
And then my dad pumped in. He said, "No, it
Oh,
just was a mistake." So we both, you know,
yeah.
gave her that
Encouraged
that
you.
thing, and it's like, just be inspired and
Hmm.
definitely learn a lesson from it. Don't let it happen again. You can't.
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
If you let it happen again, then I'm gonna
Right.
laugh at you first. So please don't do that. You know I'm silly, so please don't do that.
Right. Right. With your
Yeah.
hood on, I'm like looking at you for a second because of being an artist. I'm like, GT would look nice in dreads. Like he would look good. I mean, locks. He would look really good in locks.
My
My
son has
brain. My
locks too.
brain. Like what the? Does he? How
his
funny.
his locks are to his shoulder now. Him and
Oh,
my
how
Wow.
sister. He's
that's
in
exactly what I was thinking. I was like, he would look good in some shoulder locks. Like what?
yeah,
Stop.
he's in Georgia with my sister. Well, he's in Georgia with his mama, and all of my family's in Georgia. So my sister sent me a picture of him and her, and he got his locks. When he get back here,
Oh,
he'll be here pretty soon. I got to take him
nice.
and go get him touched up and stuff. So
Yeah, they
yeah,
are a
yeah.
lot to maintain. Oh,
She
yeah, that's right. She wasn't stupid at all. She was a
she was a
victim of
victim.
a crime. That's right.
Yeah, I just don't like that word. There's a lot of other words in the English
Right.
language. I don't use shut up and I don't use stupid. Those are too demeaning for me to use unless I want you to fight me. And
Yeah,
that's the only reason why I would use those words. Other than that, you know, unless I'm
right.
really trying to get your attention.
Right. I even heard another man say like he doesn't use hello because of hell being in the word. Like he was saying like how in our English language they've hidden curses within the English language in words. And I was like, gosh, I never really thought about it. There was something else, like just like what we were
Good
talking about before.
morning.
Good morning. Yeah. Who
Yeah.
has a good morning? Like your morning's the death of somebody. Like what? What was that about
Yeah.
GT? She grows the last man prayers to you. Yeah, nothing more comes amiss.
That's
Exactly.
And that's what I told my wife. When it comes down, did I report it? And that's what I told her. But I think she's embarrassed because she gave it to her. And I'm like, no, if you have a record of actually what
Right.
happened, it's just fraud. Yes, you gave
Yeah,
them
it's
the
for the bank.
information, but
It's yeah,
at least you have a record of what happened. That's all you're
right,
trying to do, baby. And
right.
I
And
don't
it's
know.
for
What am I going to
insurance.
say? So tell them the
Yeah,
truth.
right. What
And see,
happened?
me, I'm honest, so I'm just gonna tell on myself anyway. So tell them what happened, and they'll give you a case file. And there's still links that she was able to see that they used the green card that they got from Wally World, and it
Right,
was done from an iPhone, and the iPhone was located in New York, and they probably got a burner phone. I mean,
right.
there's certain
Interesting that
details.
in
Yeah,
New York, even though New York was high crime before, it also happens to, yeah, we can't go there because I'm getting my stuff hidden already. But yeah, might as well. But they're loaded with people that have untraceable stuff going on. I've got to get my girls to bed. Okay, hon. Thank you. I hope you
Yeah.
get some sleep too, Gardening Warrior.
Yeah, I did do a purchase. I was purchasing something from the UK for my mom, and then I did see like a $760 charge on my credit card to some sort of kids store,
Right.
and
Yeah.
so I called the bank right away, and they said, yeah, no, and they just put it right back on.
Good. Yeah,
So it
that
was like the bank handled it right away and said, yeah, no, you've got insurance, and so you're good. It wasn't, and then they got to send me a new card, la da 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 da. So it's like,
yes, Serena, that's what she meant. Yes, report it. Yep. She
mhm,
went, did you report it? Yep. Yeah, the
yeah,
bank will require a police report, LGG is saying, if it's, I guess, coming out of the account. I know when my youth pastor passed away and he was actually, they were clipped in the sky by another airplane. He was a pilot, and his wife had to start proceedings to sue the other airline before insurance would like kick in for her, before her coverage for something like this, his coverage would kick in. They were like, you have to activate that towards them. We need that for our record. It's like, but it served a great purpose for her because, she ended up winning quite a bit of money, plus insurance got it back from the bank when he got scammed, and they took it from. Okay, that's good news.
yeah. So the bank should be able to cover it.
Yeah, they have underwriters. Bank investigated for a week, and then they gave him his money back. Yeah. Serena's still going with the jokes. Why do gardeners make good reporters? They know how to get the dirt on people. Yeah, we need to get the dirt on these people. Bury them in a compost pile. Yes, Serena. The bank requires a police report to start the investigation process. Ah, okay, baby bear. I have to get over
Good
and see that.
night.
I have to see that music video you guys put up. Have a good night, baby bear. You're welcome. We will be over at Marines tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. Yes, my bank is amazing that way too. They've blocked a couple of possible scammers I couldn't use my Visa until I called them and confirmed it was legit or a scam. Yeah, even your emails that look like they're legit from these organizations, you always have to go up and check the IRL that it's
Yeah,
coming from.
yeah.
Because some of them look so real.
They do look real. Like the email, like they'll have the letterhead and the
Exactly.
outgoing. But then when you look at their address, like you click it on, you go,
Yeah.
that's not a legitimate address.
No,
It's
that's not. Yeah, that's not
like it's like
Chase.
yeah, it's like Howie Jones, dot edu dot uo.com, and it's like that's not the bank.
Yeah, like Chase dot I'm a criminal dot give me your money dot you need to go to jail then. Yeah, first time I went
Wow.
for dental clinic had my debit card with me and someone. Oh no, they skimmed it right at the dental clinic. I had to file a dispute, and the bank reported it to the police. They caught the people who did it. I think, wow, that would be great. I had taken Malachi out for his first birthday at that Rainforest restaurant, the really cool one with all the cool stuff. They took my card back and skimmed it too. I gave it to the waitress. They took it back, and suddenly I have a charge that, somebody was getting a whole bunch of stuff at like one of those stores like Dick's, but they were being those people instead. I'm sorry. Pause. Pause myself. Pause.
Thank you for pausing yourself.
Yes. My husband got scammed in Italy. Oh no. When he put his credit card in, the prompt to pay took money, and seconds later took it again. He reported it, but never got. I bet. Yeah, that's hard when you're traveling.
Wow.
Don't think of that. Yeah, when you're traveling, that those other countries have the same thing going on. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
we'll
you
be
for
on the alert.
We will. Yeah. protects the community too.
Yeah. And thank you for sharing that, GT, because that
Mhm.
it does make us all alert that, the next call or next text that you get.
And it's getting closer
Yeah.
to Christmas. They get really active around the holidays. They get super active. When people need their money the most to like celebrate the holidays, that's when they're out doing it more and hurting people. Okay, I need debit card. Stop. Go ahead. I'm just reading hers.
I really wasn't gonna share because
I know you're not like
my
that.
wife is very private, but it bothered me so much that I couldn't even like it's like I'm when I go home now, she's gonna check to make sure that she's able to log into her account from my
Right.
phone and make sure that the verification code goes to her phone because
Right.
the email is more important than the money because she has a first job, so it's not a big concern. I mean, it's a big concern because
Yeah.
it's a considerable amount of money. Like
Right.
but it's just money. It's the information that could be on
Yes.
her second email that is the issue. And she called her dad and she said her dad was on the phone home. And I called her right back and I was like, look, forget talking to your dad, forget everything else, forget the money. I said we need to get this account fixed now, okay?
Right.
She
Right.
said
So
my dad's gonna hang up. I said I don't care.
So I'm going to just encourage you, GT, to not go and log in from your phone because depending on who these are, they could have, and I might be speaking out of turn, but when they are connected in, if they can find your information now, so if you're doing something and they're able to actually gather your login credentials as well, so I would just maybe hold off on that.
How is it?
And
Are you the secondary source? Like, is she sending,
No.
like, they send the thing to you to get the password?
No.
Okay.
No, it's what it is they made a transfer of $980 from her account. That's only one part of it, y'all. There's more money that's like I'm not even gonna say.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you got to
That was
remember,
just,
y'all.
was that the test? Was that the test amount?
No, I guess so. I don't
Yeah.
even know. Like, how do they know how much they knew how much she had because she gave them so much access, and she's on point with stuff. But
Yeah.
I don't. She was. Oh man, baby girl, just
Yeah.
bam.
It's just
Aw.
distracted by something else.
So they did the 980, and then when they sent the confirmation to her email, and I asked her, and she said no, that they didn't have email access. But then she turned around and said, "Oh no, they put the email that I received from them, they put it in the trash can." I was like, "What?" So that's so she was able to do the two-step verification because she was still logged into the account because she never logged out. And I said, "Don't log out. Hold on to call my dad." Call my dad, and then I told her to check after we did the two-step verification. I said, okay, then let's go back and let's look and see is there anything else. Okay, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna actually log in from my phone because she gave me her second phone, but I'm GT, so I'm a misplaced stuff. She said I lost it, but I don't do that. I've just misplaced it. So I misplaced the
It's
second
somewhere.
phone. Yeah, it's somewhere. She cleaned up for me. So
oh no, not the moving thing.
she she has to help me. I am not an organized man. So she helped me. But when I get home, what we were thinking is that she would log in from my phone, and when she logs in from my phone, they'll send the code to her phone. And that way she'll know that the two-step verification works. But that may not be the best option.
Yeah.
She needs to.
So Gulf Coast Granny says to you, GT, I wonder if you can go online and freeze the account that was affected. Does she have any way?
Have a freeze option.
The bank I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this. Like, I forget. It's not just
I
me,
know it's
Maureen, and
out.
Carol.
Yeah, that's true. All right, guys,
I'm
I'm
a
sorry.
little.
I'm gonna ditch you all in the side chat. Just kidding. I love you
No, it's
guys.
all good. It's all good.
Okay.
It's a bank that actually distributes the cash, and that bank is closed on Saturday and Sunday.
But do they have an
So it's
online
like
anything where
there's
they
no
let
on.
you?
We called. There is nothing. There is a
Mm.
email that I told her to contact. It's the bank. It's the actual bank. But I
Yeah.
don't understand how they can handle business, and there's not an option for at least
Yeah.
a chat option for the
Yeah.
weekend. I don't understand
Yeah.
that. But this
Wow.
is
That's
how business works or
crazy.
whatever.
Wow. I'd be like, Capital
Mm.
One card, please. They at least I think have where you can do that, where you can do it. Yeah,
Mhm.
Serena's talking about gold chip skimming technology. Serena, you know what I do? I'm so weird that I will actually go up and shake the card thing just to see if I hear anything rattle or move before I stick my card in it. Because I
Wow.
just think that might do something. I don't know, but yeah, I've
Wow.
shaken them before if they look weird, just to see if it
Wow.
falls off.
And the thing about it is if I wouldn't have said nothing, it,
Yes,
it would
they
have been it would have been disastrous. It would have been way worse than it is now. At least she's 1 foot ahead of what can
Yes.
possibly
Yes,
transpire.
Yes.
And she has to
exactly.
call immediately early in the morning to make sure that another portion of the money doesn't dissipate because you're only allowed to take out certain
Yeah,
amount. So it's and she's stressing about it. She's like,
I
oh, I was
bet.
supposed to get this,
Yes.
Hey,
that, and the
hey,
other. I'm
Mona.
like, girl,
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate that. Yeah, hopefully it'll be put back. Hey, Mona. Mona just came in.
what's up, Mona?
Um,
But
and go ahead.
like she was saying something about my son, and I
Yeah,
didn't
let's
raise my
go
son to
away.
be materialistic.
Right.
So if we can't provide certain things, we just can't provide it. And what he
Yeah.
gonna say? I'm the parent.
Yeah.
Right.
That don't
Yeah.
we don't work like that.
Oh
She
my
Yeah.
grew up
goodness.
differently than me. So, but
Turkey
no.
too. Turkey says that in Turkey, no transactions can go through on weekends either. If you
Mm,
try to transfer money, it tells you it will go through on Monday once it's verified. So
Yeah,
you got,
that's typical for us
yeah,
here, but I still have access. But some of my
yeah.
banks aren't open on Saturday and Sunday, but they used to be open.
Mhm.
But we grew up where they weren't open at all on Saturdays and Sundays, and you had to go Friday and go into the bank to get any cash.
Yeah,
You couldn't
right.
even use a bank card. But well, I
right,
feel for her because it's you know all of us are only one blink away
right.
from having the same thing happen. So I'm
Exactly.
glad that you shared it with us, because then it's just going to put everybody a little bit that's on in the chat, and in the
Mhm.
future to go, I'm going to be a little bit more
And
vigilant right
aware.
now, because I
Yeah, a little
need
more
to have.
vigilant.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I used to
Yeah.
have my credit card on my phone and I could just tap and pay, and I went, no,
Yeah.
I want a full login. I don't use the face thing on my phone.
Hmm.
It's like, no, I want to keep you as a phone. I don't want you to have so much access that if someone breaks into my phone, they now have everything that
Yeah.
I that is me.
Mm.
So you can get your
Yeah,
money
that's
safe till Monday.
Money's safe till Monday.
Mm,
Yeah. Nobody else can get at it. I get it. I
mhm.
should be more cautious. Yeah,
but
we
this
do need
money
to
is
be.
pending.
Hey, Zach,
Oof.
welcome in.
Oh, it's pending because they can't quite. It's not quite
No,
removed.
they already took they took the 980 and put it on
Oh,
the
On the
green
car.
card thing.
Okay.
But
right.
some more money, they can't get it till 3 to 5 business days. So
Good.
Oh,
hopefully she's able to stop that.
Sort it
That's
out.
that's
Yeah.
that's she gonna be up. She gonna be
Oh
up
my
early in
God.
the morning,
Yeah, they knew
yep.
and
what they
I'm
were
I'm
But
gonna be
doing.
right there.
business days are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So she's got a lot of breathing room, because it's not Saturday, Sunday. The business
Nope.
days start on
Yeah,
Monday.
Monday. That's right.
Yeah, so you got some time. Hey, J3Gs.
I know how you feel. My wife got scammed. Oh, hey J3, thanks for coming out of the bushes to say that. There you go.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that this isn't a solitary thing? This isn't
No, a lot
a
of
lot of
people.
people done did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I mean, they did. They took my card and my information on my son's birthday. Like, what sleazeball? And it was probably somebody who served us in that restaurant too. That's what's like, not random, another country. It was somebody who saw. Like, really?
Mm, mm, mm.
What animal should you never do business with? Cheetah. You can bring that one home to your wife. Honey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good one, Serena.
that was a good one, Serena. That was perfect. It happens to the ladies more than the men. Oh, there you go again with that. Oh,
Ouch. Ouch.
probably, though. We are taught to be a little bit more submissive in society and don't question as much the way at least
But-
our generation was brought up. Like,
But
Yeah.
no, submissive does not mean lack common sense now.
no,
Yeah,
I don't mean
make
like
sure-
that. No.
Okay,
Let me
okay.
take the submissive word back because we're only taught to be really submissive to our husbands. We're taught to be
Okay.
more how do you say that?
Agreeable.
Thank you for that
There's
word.
a
yes.
couple other words. Yep.
I know, and they're
but-
not coming because it's me.
I could dig it. Now, what I did tell her,
Yeah, very
it
common.
was, and maybe it's a little sexist, but we use a little common sense and stereotypes to our advantage. And I told her, I said, now when you
Yes.
call them, you make sure you let them know, and you use what you got, baby, which is you let them hear the pain that you called me with. Let them hear how it actually felt. Okay, that means if you're thinking about it and you shed some tears, let it flow.
Right.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Part of
Ann
life.
said
That's what.
the bank was working with the scammer. Ann said with her case. That's horrible, Ann.
Oh,
That was
my
a
goodness.
perfect joke. Perfect joke, Serena. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just don't want to ignore the side
Yeah,
chat.
it's all good.
No. You're good too. You need to sort this out a
Shawnee's-
little yourself before you get back home. Ruin someone.
Yeah, because I said, baby, you really gave them all your information. She was like, you think I need to hear it? But no, I almost said, I said, baby, did you? And she knew what I was gonna say, but it was like, it was on. There go the police back there. I know they ain't. Oh, it ain't me. I don't never.
good.
I don't
Oh,
never
good.
speed. Oh no, that's somebody else.
Okay, you scared me for a minute. I'm like, please, Lord, not
Oh,
today.
not me.
It says, Shawnee says, I remember when someone put a card reader on the gas pumps. Every time someone paid at the pump, it was sent to whoever put the reader in it until cops found out and removed it. Oh, near you. Yeah, we've had those incidences in our area too. Good. The guy that was in the bank's in jail now. Good. Should stay there.
Yeah, that's.
Internal skeptic. Yeah, kind of have to be. I'm an internal. Yep.
Yeah, that's a different level of deceit there.
What? You can't
Yeah.
post comments. Why? Oh, you
You
weren't
might have-
subscribed to me? What happened?
You maybe she has to wait a few minutes before she can. Did you change
Yeah.
subscriber mode?
I did a while ago.
Okay.
Yeah, she might have just tried to come over. Well, I've still got that floating around in there somewhere. Let me see if I can get
Yeah.
the link.
Just
that
give
I
it a
sent.
few minutes, Serena, and then try again.
Yeah, give me a
So
second.
Serena says those readers are called skimmers.
Yeah, they are called skimmers.
Mhm.
I'm just seeing where my link went. I should have taken it out after GT popped up, and I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I've got it on like a day.
Jeg says, sounds like we got the same wife. I locked all of our accounts.
Good job.
Do you know that I asked her like at least 10 times? I said, you didn't tell them about any other account, right? She was like, what? I was like, no other account, correct?
Right.
Yeah. So
Whether
I
it's
was making sure because I couldn't believe that she did it because she's smart. she's a smart woman, and I know that because I dated her for 5 years before I married her. So it was just like I didn't understand, but then it was like I understood. But
Right.
oh man,
We all have our off days where we're just not on the ball. I have more than most people, so I needed to probably hear this, GT. Maybe one's coming for us that could have wiped out like our main account. So I thank you. I really do thank you for sharing this.
Yeah.
Because I know that's
And
not
when
like you thought, knew you needed to get it off your chest before you have to work it out at home. And better that you get that energy, that anxiety out with us, and then you come home and you're like chill with her because she's probably not too good still over it happening. Right.
No, they'll take some time. But oh no, I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. The thing is that, what do we most people do? We're all buying online. So you're putting your credit card out there. And if it gets leaked, well then you're like hooped, Yeah. But I like my bank too. It's good. I put up this, I was looking at it and there was something where you go, I don't know what this is, but it was only on the credit card and it was $1. And I thought, is this one of those little try-y sampley things, right? And so I called the bank and I said, I don't know who this company is. It seems like it's a school and that doesn't make any sense. Right. And so I said, I just want it to be dealt with. And then the bank goes, well, because you've reported it, we have to issue a new credit card. And you're like, no. Because then you have to go back and, I do pay my bills online, but then I have to go and check, and go and change the credit cards, pump them in again, it's like, so.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm behind in the side chat because I was changing that for Serena.
Yeah, no, we're pretty good.
Okay, good.
So Anne says they are good, GT. The one with the phone SMS and link they sent to pay the account looked very legit, and my son almost clicked the link. But I said, go check the website first if you did pay or not. So that was with the credit, like saying, hey, you haven't paid your phone bill and we're going to cut you off. So. Yeah. And so he says he's paid up and owes no money. So
yeah, that's the scary part is they're getting good with it. And that's why certain things I just don't do online because I don't know what I'm doing.
So Gulf Coast Granny says to you, GT, tell her what her husband tells her. It's only money. We'll make more. He tells me, that to make me feel better about money issues, not to be flipped. So, she was a victim. And so it's like, yeah, it's okay for her. It is just money and she'll make some more. And, and we're learning lots from this ourselves. We're all going to be a little bit more vigilant going forward.
And that's what I told her. I said, it's just money. I couldn't say it in the beginning because it's not $200. It's not $2,000. It's a nice little chunk of change. And I know that, we our society right now equates money to time that we give to another company.
Right.
So it's like you wasted your time. So I couldn't actually say that initially. I had to let her process things. And then I said, well, just like you got this, you're going to get it again. I said, just learn from this lesson. That's all. There's a lot of police over there.
It's worse. It's definitely worse when you drop cash. My husband has done that before in the past when we were first married. He dropped like $1,000.
I've definitely done that before.
Yeah. So like there ain't no insurance for that when it just pops out of that. Like he would put it in the checkbook and all the cash and bring it home. And I was like, well, after this, everything goes into an envelope and into your wallet. Like that's like we can't do that anymore.
Yeah, Jeg says, because there's so much online buying, I tell my wife only to use a Cash App card and never use our credit card. So yeah, that's the same thing as I tend to use PayPal for mine. I tend to use PayPal more because then it's a third party coming in the middle,
Yeah.
just to keep it safe. I'm hoping it's safe.
Right. Police
Yeah, I
has
had to
the
bring
authority
y'all.
to
I had to
track
bring
that.
y'all out the car because I'm in a.
Awesome.
I know what neighborhood I'm in, so I just got to
Mhm.
be a little bit more diligent about my surroundings and stuff.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please.
Well, we're here watching.
Yes, we're here watching.
Mhm,
Hopefully,
mhm.
nothing exciting happens. It's just a little guess.
Oh, you gonna go viral? Something happen?
All right. Well, at least you're on my live. I need the clicks,
There
man.
you
But
go.
I still don't want anything to happen to you. That's so messed up. That's messed up. Yes, we have fire. Okay. Just act it out. Maybe we'll talk later
Mhm, mhm, mhm,
because some of these channels would do it. True,
mhm.
J3GS. We have.
That's another lesson, y'all. Do not wait to the last minute to get gas. Get gas at your
Right.
convenience when
Right.
you're supposed to, because then you might be
Yes,
forced to go
That's funny.
places that are less desirable.
right. Well, and I do know that with Ford vehicles, because of what they put in the engine, you should never let your Ford vehicle go below a half a tank because that whatever's inside the tank in the engine, it gets exposed. And so you
Oh,
always want to have half or more. So I like,
never
I
heard
drive a
that.
GMC, but I do not let my gas tank go below half ever. And it also, it's like I get way more fuel. Like it's like that first half when it's being full, it's like I drive and drive and drive and drive. But as soon as I hit that halfway mark, you're like, "Phew," it
I
goes
like to do
down.
that too. Yeah, I like to have the
Mhm.
half and up too. I feel more secure. In fact, when we travel when we've gone up the coast, as soon as it would get to a half, I would fill it back up. Not to have
Yeah.
that happen because it does
Yeah.
seem like it goes faster from the half to the empty for some
Yeah.
reason. I totally agree. Well,
Make
we're
sure
actually
you're looking at your surroundings. So, hey, check behind yourself, please, GT.
yes,
Just,
yeah,
Oh
just take
no,
a
there's
look
a,
behind.
your
Nothing
car.
behind you.
oh I
Okay,
do.
good.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, there's a when I pulled up, what I do is I look at certain surfaces have reflections. So there's a reflection
Uh-huh.
right there, so I can look
Okay.
without having to
Okay,
Got
turn
it.
my
good.
head all the way. Oh
Got
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
I'm I'm
He's
I'm I'm true
situationally
to
aware.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like police
So you were
cars.
saying,
Good
Carol?
Lord.
No, I was gonna say it's been 3 hours to the side chat, but
Hmm.
T, we can still hang with
Well,
you.
we'll wait. We'll wait till he's,
Back
there.
in his car and going. Yeah, okay, we
Yeah.
can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you might get a viral moment.
I know that I might as well wait it. I might as well wait it out. It might make my channel blow up. Yeah,
Well, you could just
For
start
sure.
yelling.
yeah. That's what I
We,
said. He could act something out for us.
But
that's right.
there's like
Oh my God.
Oh my god. No. Yeah, in the winter we have to keep a good amount of gas in the tank to prevent the line from
Mm.
freezing.
Well,
Oh
good
gosh, I
evening to
miss
you,
doing that.
Anne. Yeah, it's early
Oh,
morning for her.
okay. Have a good
Mm.
morning.
Ciao, ciao, Bella.
Oh,
Okay, he's in the
and
car.
we froze.
when I pull out, what I do is when I'm in a sketchy area, I don't put on my seatbelt until I'm actually going to the stop sign. I don't want to
Oh.
be trapped in the car.
Right.
I do not want to be trapped in the car. That is,
Mm-hmm.
they
Yeah.
have too much of an advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's one of the
Right.
first, it's after the first lesson in Krav Maga Online, they have another section where it's all about that kind of defense. Like if they are coming at you and you're in the car, it's basically like you're grabbing their arm and you're using your door and jamming them in
Yeah.
the door. And I was like, oh, never thought of that. But okay, yeah, you've got that door to but it's a lot. They do have the advantage otherwise in tight spaces.
Yeah.
But Chitio did not see the code. Oh, when you punched. You didn't see his code for his car when he was punching it in? Which permit?
And then there was a car behind me, and I don't know why they stood there. Like I wasn't gonna push no receipt. What? What?
Mm-hmm.
People are
Shawnee.
no. Oh man.
That's
Pay
sweet,
with the
Shawnee.
card, or did I miss him? Go pay in
No,
the
he paid at the
pay with the
pump.
card. Paid at the pump.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been saying ciao Bella for years. Ciao,
That's sweet.
I am.
ciao.
I'm so glad y'all allowed me to express myself on this live. I really
Yes,
Hmm.
that's what
appreciate it.
friends are
Hmm.
for.
I
Oh, thanks
know,
for coming
but
over,
man,
Serena. Yeah, that's stressful. That's so stressful.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we've all been there where we've been in that moment, and
Yep.
it's like,
Yep.
what to do next? What?
Hmm.
That's close. What?
Hmm.
Yeah, that'd be so frustrating. Well, and now that you're in your car, we're probably going to call it a night. It's been over 3 hours. Side chat. Hey, G3.
Yeah.
Good to see you again,
Hello.
sir. Come out of the bushes at the right time. Oh,
Yeah.
there you
Oh,
go.
so GT's gone. So thank you,
Mhm.
GT, for hanging out with
Thank
us. We
you.
appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
What to Yep, listen to music. Those were cute.
Music. And
And what do Alaskan wildlife read every morning? Moose paper. We're getting ready to say goodbye. Reminder, wait a minute. We both did it. Reminder not to keep all the money in one place.
one place.
Exactly.
That's right.
Right.
That's
I
right.
had a homemade garlic butter fresh
Shush,
garlic.
shush
Sounds
your mouth.
really good.
Shut
That
your
sounds
mouth.
delicious.
Shush your mouth. All right. Good
Everybody
night,
saying hi to
everyone.
J3 as we're saying goodnight. Night Gulf Coast Cranny. Takes certain street sense to be
Thank
aware
you
of
for
one's
hanging out with
surroundings.
us. We really, really appreciate you all.
14 years. Maureen's got to go finish up her bed because she's got to get to bed to make the breads tomorrow morning. Okay,
Got a
guys,
big
have a
bread tomorrow
good
morning.
night. I'm going to end the
Good
stream.
night.
Have a wonderful night. Bye.